Hi, I'm Josh Ross.
And this is Rick Renson, recording from the Century 21 Advantage Gold Studios.
Episode 6 will be coming to G.O.A.T Happy Hour.
In this episode, we'll be talking to Ian Vollmer.
Ian Vollmer, my man.
Yep. Ian is a musician. He is a, what's he do? He has his own albums or lots of singles. I don't want to get too much into it because I feel like I'm going to give away what he actually does because it's super interesting. He also works at Ibanez. He's
that's my
all
guy.
Over the music industry, making money and doing things.
And we're proud of him.
Yeah, and we happen to know him for a very long time.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and I have a bone to pick when he comes in here with him.
Oh, do you know?
Yeah, because he stole you from my band.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, when we were growing up, we had a little band called, what was it?
Good Old Hinge, I believe.
Yeah, we played my mom's garage like every night.
Yes, we did. We rocked that garage like you wouldn't believe.
And then we heard of Ian through a, like just being in high school here, like this magical guitar player. Everyone's like, you hear Ian play yet? You hear Ian play yet?
Like, no. We got to hear this Ian guy.
Yeah, and then next thing you know.
And then he became my buddy.
Yeah.
And stole you.
Josh came home bragging about Ian, and I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm going to lose him.
Well, if you could play like he would, I would have stayed, but you weren't offering much.
And then the first time I heard him play, I understood why you left.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And then, I mean, we'll get into that, but I mean, you toured with him for a while.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We did some fun
put
things.
some albums out and all that
Yes,
stuff.
we did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
So they're pretty close.
Yeah.
So I'll just sit back and listen and let you do it.
Oh, I don't think so, pal. You got work to do. But before we do all that, let's see what our guest chose for us today. And our guest chose Calumet Farm Small Batch Bourbon, made from corn, rye, and malted barley, aged in deeply charted barrels, bottled from less than 150 barrels, distilled and aged in Bairdstown, Kentucky. This bourbon is 86 proof and is gluten-free.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. What's up, my man?
Yeah, bring it in. What's up, buddy?
Hello, fellas. How you doing?
What's going on, my brother?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
We appreciate
Thanks
you.
for coming. We have a guitar god in our
Yes, we
presence.
do.
Oh, please, fellas. No.
We're not worthy.
Don't go putting it
We're
on
not
that
worthy.
And Ian did bring his guitar. We'll be hearing a little bit of that later. We got a
Look
little
at that now.
game show difference this week with it, and we'll get into that.
Yeah, but let's get into the happy hour,
The
right?
whiskey,
Let's
yes.
do it.
Now, first, why'd you choose this whiskey?
Well, I decided to choose this because it's something I've never had, and it looked like a little more of the high end, and I didn't want to go with something so average for the occasion, you know.
All right.
And I wanted something that would put some hair on our chest and other parts of it.
Oh, I need some hair on my chest. But
And
I will say, you brought the bottle in. Usually we ask you what you want. You're like, no, I'm bringing it in. Yeah, and what a surprise. It looks and smells delicious. Let's pass it around.
All right, let's
do that.
into it. There you go, my guy.
And this is bourbon, and it's like high end. I feel like we should do things like swirl and smell and talk.
Let it breathe.
All right.
Well, I love
What
it.
kind of notes
Well,
are you getting?
it smells like you're going to feel it.
If it does
You're
smell
going to
bomb.
feel it.
I definitely smell the charred barrels.
Yeah, I'm getting like a smoky kind of thing.
For sure.
You getting that?
Yeah, I definitely am.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
They
fine.
ain't lying.
enough.
I'm thirsty, folks.
Yeah, let's drink it.
All right, cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Yep.
Fellas.
My man.
To both of you, and hopefully successful podcast.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, we'll see
I
how
wish
much.
for the best here. Highest regards.
We'll see how far we get into this. So what's up, buddy?
Oh, wait, let's rate the
I'm jumping ahead. I'm excited. I want to get to the
He wants to
guitar.
see his friend.
Yeah, I want my buddy back.
About the whiskey, let's go first, Rick.
got-
What
Oh,
do
you want me to
think?
go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I will, keep in mind I'm not a whiskey drinker, but I'm rating against other whiskeys.
I am a whiskey drinker, so it'll be interesting to see the dynamic.
Yes.
So I don't have too many to compare it through. This is a bourbon. Is Crown a bourbon? Crown's
It's
not Crown
more of a
whiskey?
blend.
Okay.
Canadian.
I would give this an 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually good for
Yeah,
you. I'm
it's
shocked.
smooth. It is smooth.
It is.
And
It's lovely.
I usually don't like whiskey because I feel like it has like a chemical taste to it. It's just in my head all the time. Like,
Really?
Tis too.
yeah, but this is kind of, it feels like not as, maybe because it's a bourbon, it doesn't feel as chemically. I don't know.
Maybe the fact that it's not as widely mass produced.
Oh, yeah.
You know, maybe the small
Yeah,
scale adds like
goes
Only
in with that thinking
150
cap.
barrels, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. And,
Yeah, that's
and
what
you
it
got
is.
us some.
maybe
My
that's a
guy.
lot anyway. I don't know.
How much
Hell
is
if
150
I know.
barrels? Yeah. And Josh, you want to go?
Actually, honestly, like I love whiskey. I'm a whiskey drinker, but I know it's crazy, folks. But I don't usually go with American whiskeys. I'm not a big fan of it. Sorry, but this one is actually damn lovely. I ain't even gonna lie. I like it a lot, actually. So
Okay.
I'll give it a good 9.
9?
Yeah, honest.
And what do you give Crown.
Town. Well, that's my
Yeah.
baby.
I agree too.
That's my baby.
favorite.
Yeah. But this is actually definitely doable.
You're
I could
probably
do
just
this.
prone to drinking Crown because you love it so
Exactly,
much. But if somebody, a real whiskey connoisseur came in here, they would
they probably
check you out for saying Crown over this stuff, right?
I would look stupid. I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
It's vodka with brown dye.
So your score was what?
9.
A 9. So I got an 8. You got a 9.
Yes,
It's on
sir.
you,
I
Ian.
want to split the difference, 8.5.
8.5.
The professional.
Really enjoy the fact that it don't like make your face cringe
right.
and give you that face. Like
Yeah, usually
it's
I'm breathing heavy in the mic.
for what it smells like, it shouldn't be as smooth.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it's the oak barrels. I don't know. It's taking something of that away from you. So,
There's mine kicking up.
I agree with you. So, I mean, if we average it all out, it is an 8.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
let's
wonderful.
go 8.5. Cheers.
Salute.
Good whiskey. Thank you for bringing it in.
thank
We would
you,
have never
fella.
gotten to try it otherwise.
This is
I
really
would have
nice.
never bought that if not for the occasion. You know?
Well, thank God you did,
Yeah.
because we might have to start drinking this.
I know.
It's
I was
actually
looking
lovely.
it up prior to the show. It's actually the what is it? The Calumet Farms.
Calumet
That-
Farms. Yeah.
It's tied into the Kentucky Derby, and they bred horses and all that
no
stuff.
way.
Yeah. So I think it makes it even more fancier, right?
Ups the class level
Yeah.
of hair. Yes.
Oh, yeah, look at me at the Kentucky Derby.
Get your pinkies out.
Yeah.
So we haven't seen you in so long,
I
personally,
know.
on a personal level. It's been so long. And so what's new? What are you enjoying?
Oh,
Still
you know,
alive.
I guess the newest thing is I'm taking 2022 to put out singles and a lot of music and things that I want to do for
Yeah.
myself. You
Hey,
know?
now.
Yeah, you've always been heavily in music.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, like that's really the number one passion of mine. And unfortunately, it doesn't pay the bills the way other things do. But luckily, I've been able to stay in the music business and I make a career being a guitar repair technician.
Yeah, yeah.
We can expand on that later.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we'll get into all that. What do you do for fun? You just play the guitar for a while?
What is Ian doing for fun these days?
Do you go see movies? I mean, is that just music?
most of the, well, I mean, I have a lot of fun. You know, I go for long walks on the beach.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Do you like pina coladas?
Hit him with the music.
No, I don't.
You like pina
Actually,
coladas.
that stuff does not treat me well.
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
No, but really, a lot of the thing is, I've been wanting to do a lot of my own music because the last lot of years, my time is very much spent on other people's music.
yeah.
Other avenues I do is mixing and mastering tech, basically. I'm an engineer doing that stuff. I recorded.
Whoa, John.
Whoa. Forgot it was made of glass.
So, do you watch TV?
Very little.
No shit.
Very little?
Yeah, I'll listen
You read
to
a book?
Yeah, occasionally.
He's a book
but,
guy.
But no, I'll tell you.
What is it?
When you're starting to push 40 years old, books become a little less interesting if they're any bigger than that thick.
Yeah. It's
You know,
about an inch, right? Yeah.
I mean,
That's all you get out of
I could
me.
do like a 150-page book anymore. I'm not doing even something like Stephen King's It or something. Yeah, excellent book, but
I'll
Getting
go even
too
more
old.
further. I do Audible. I don't even read no more.
I gave up on squinting.
Yeah, yeah. Got to get my glasses and sit next to a fire. I'm not doing that. I get to do it on the go.
but I mean, other real life activities would be like shit. Like I like being outside amongst nature and things like
Nice.
that. Like I like my vitamin D not just by supplements. So like the fact that now the spring is here, I can be outside, I can ride a bike, doing all that stuff like that makes me happy. Playing music, spending time with my family, my wife. But TV, like some of the few things I watch are professional wrestling still.
Professional
Oh,
wrestling.
you're still with it.
Still into professional
Okay.
wrestling.
So, how did you feel about that Will Smith slap? Was that?
Well, I can
Did
tell
you feel like you were watching
Did it-
professional
yeah.
wrestling?
I
Wasn't fake.
100% thought that. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
I actually
let's
did
talk
too.
about that. Yeah,
Did you
I
think-
mean, that's
you
the
think
thing
this
everyone's
slap-
been talking about, like
Yeah.
all week long. Yeah.
Did
Go
you
ahead,
think
Vic.
this slap was fake?
I'll tell you, my initial reaction was 100%. Yeah, I totally did, and I'll tell you why. In wrestling, what they do is like they call it your feet in the guy, your body part, your face, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
All
What do we do? What do we do here?
Hey, Barb. You're
Barb's
good.
in the house.
Sorry,
No,
guys.
you're
All good?
You're
Hey,
good.
Barb.
Telling
Welcome.
Me, he was telling me that, so that's why I didn't say it. Let the party begin.
There it is.
Yeah. Get the party started.
All right. So where were we? The slap heard around the world.
Yes.
Yeah, man, Barb should even give her thoughts on this stuff around the world. Shit.
Now the party begins.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
Barb.
Barb's a fellow agent here at Century 21.
Oh, yeah, it was, heck yeah, nice.
So you thought it was fake because
Initially, just because of the way he was able to put his hands, I mean, I understand does some of his dialogue behind his back, but you can clench your fists without people seeing it. And he fed him his face. Like, he kind of leaned into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that too.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I didn't even make fun of a motherfucker and someone's walking at me like that, you think I'm going to stand there like...
Give it to me.
I'm going to be like...
He's coming at me. He's coming at me.
Like, security, like, I know it's Will Smith, but do your job.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I really don't know, but just the fact of the physicality of it. And am I to really believe that 2 world-class actors couldn't pull off a live performance in front of the whole Academy on the spot with some real fucking thud? And
Well, the part that makes it seem like it was real is aftermath. So, like, Will Smith just resigned from the Academy. They're holding on April 18th, which might happen before we or after we air this. They're holding a little meeting to see if he's even going to keep his award. So that end of it makes me feel real, because one of them would have came forward and said, "Hey, no, we planned this at this point."
Maybe not.
I don't think anyone would ever give it up. Even if it's 100%, and even if only 2 of them knew, I don't think that'll ever come out.
But to lose his place in the Academy, he could never be nominated for Academy Award again.
He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. He owns the Sixers. He's done everything, been there.
Okay.
What does he care?
All right.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Good point.
So it does, but it wasn't as good as your professional wrestling that you usually watch.
See, you know, I'll give Will Smith the fact that him and Chris Rock, man, they committed to it. If that's the case, I'm not saying that is what it is, because like you said, I mean that's part of what a good debate is
right.
Like, you know, but Chris Rock is playing the Borgata tonight. Right now,
I heard he's been selling out,
and his ticket sales are pretty hot. So I mean, it didn't exactly. And
hurt.
When was the last time
right.
I talked about or heard something about Will Smith, other than he's a minority Sixers owner that never shows up, and like, okay, like
exactly. So
now I'm talking about Will Smith with you on a podcast,
whether good or bad, it's a conversation.
And the awards was traditionally been sloping down in a way that like the ratings have been suffering. So, you know, I'm just thinking, what would Vince McMahon do? Oh, he would do exactly that. You know? And people don't watch live anymore. Another thought I had is, like, the fact that people's viewing habits are so on demand now that it's probably better to have something like that happen so people tune in later. Like, you weren't going to get that live.
Absolutely. I went back and watched it.
Man, how many
over and over?
Yeah. I would never be watching that. I watched it.
Yeah. Had to.
Hey, you know.
So
it was awesome. It was pretty cool. I'm glad to see it. I like anything in mainstream going off.
I was watching it like crazy. Like I was on my Facebook, like, what's going on with this thing now? Like, it affects me in any way, you know?
That's awesome.
So you've been in a few bands, right? One with Josh.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we did. Several. 2.
Yeah. Well, we'll say 3 because
of
the
3.
The little excursion.
Yeah.
With instrumental metal jazz.
Yeah. Metal jazz.
What was it? Metal jazz?
Well,
jazz
no,
metal.
how you're thinking, but yes.
Yeah.
And the free of like.
This is one thing like badoom.
Yeah, no, not that.
No?
Not like that. Just more or less in the, just being improvising the whole time.
Yeah. You know, jazz musicians improvise.
Yeah, it wasn't like thought out written songs. It was songs we plugged in and said, okay, hit record.
Okay.
And then go. That's it.
Drum machine on.
Boom.
Riff.
Go.
Sing. Yeah. Oh, that's a song.
So there'd be like no hook or anything. You just
we just want him on it. Yeah.
Some of them would end up like there was a hook.
Yeah. We with fake hooks. Yes.
But sometimes it didn't.
Well,
exactly.
the big band that you guys had together was Decomposed, right?
Yes.
That would be the best
that
one for the representation of that era. Yeah. But also Resurrected too. Like they're 2 different bands, like in a sense, but still
same
compromised
people.
of same. But it's like a different approach, like So like it was really cool. Like the way to be able to do that kind of thing was like a way that like it kind of shaped me as a musician and things. I can't help but acknowledge off camera, fellas.
Yeah.
Are we all right?
Good old Barb leaving the building.
Right, so Barb's
good.
Bye, Barb.
See you, Barb. Nice meeting you.
She said bye, but y'all couldn't see.
Sorry, fellas, but it's like I'm trying to.
It's a lot going on here.
What are we doing?
This is a function in place.
So, do you have any cool Josh stories from Resurrected?
Oh boy, no, you don't.
Just one. Pick one.
Don't
One
you
that
dare.
one that won't embarrass him in front of his children because they may be listening.
Oh man,
And there's none, right?
let's refill these for that then.
Well, what have we done?
I always notice Rick is the one saying, top me off.
You've seen that in the shows, right? And everyone thinks it's me that brings this to the table.
Mix this thing.
Everyone's like, yeah, the drink in the happy hour had to be your idea. I'm like, absolutely not. Not at all, folks. Like,
Yeah, so let's try around with a little bit of
A little Coke,
a little cola in it.
all right, let's dial it down.
Because I think it's relevant to have whiskey with straight, which is mainly what I like.
Yeah, same.
But man, there's just days a Crown and cola.
Yeah.
In this spot.
Yeah, I'm not a. I'm not a straight guy. I don't
You
drink
need more, or
it.
you-
Nah, I'm filled with this. I don't usually drink it straight. I have to have that mixer.
Yeah, I see.
Thank you, Josh.
No problem.
Yeah, so this is like a band reunion.
Yeah, even you.
No,
we've collaborated on songs together too.
right.
Yeah,
we
that's
have,
right.
yeah.
That little
Right,
song. That song y'all did.
Yeah, that a love song for one of my ex-girlfriends or something.
Ooh, I didn't say that. We could have just left it.
Oh yeah, sorry, Elisa. Yeah.
And now that you said it, we have to address it. So who was that for? No one.
My mom.
And
I love my mom.
Loved it.
Comeback.
This
I love
guy.
it.
You remember
Yeah.
any of the words? Because I do.
I love the fucking.
Ah,
You really do.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll
remember
sing
the
that whole
chords.
bitch right now.
No, do not. I will
We could
not have a
perform
home
it.
tonight. No.
It's going down. That's going to be one of the
Elisa,
riffs.
I didn't
Play
look
that
at another
riff,
woman
baby.
before you.
If you hit that riff, I'll sing the shit out of that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's tea.
Yeah,
Did Josh ever wild out maybe at any point? Like go crazy?
No.
well, he was a model citizen and a
Thank you.
straight away character. Like,
That's how I did it,
I
kids.
came from a Catholic school and a public school upbringing. He would have fit right into Catholic
Yeah.
school. How straight and narrow he was.
For the people listening at home, just like Google decomposed. I'm sure there's videos out there.
Yeah, we're in
You
the
can
metal
say-
encyclopedia. so
there you
you'll
go.
find it.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even
and
know
you'll
that.
see how upstanding these gentlemen were.
Oh,
Look at-
stop it.
You'll find that most of our album covers are not able to be viewed.
Well,
in
that part, yeah,
2022.
that part we definitely did.
So, you know,
We definitely took that road.
Yeah.
but what's fun is more than just playing in music. Like part of the music is doing songs and having your creative aspects come out. But the other part is interacting with people and other musicians, which is something at the moment I do like less of because I do more music produced and done all by myself. So like things from the past, like how we have experiences, there's stuff about when you write music by yourself that's different than when you write music with a group of people, because an idea can be an idea and it can expand even as yourself. But when you incorporate other people, that idea becomes something else unique because now it's a bunch of people's paths going in one direction, So
I could say the same thing with the podcast for Josh. My idea was completely stupid, and he fixed it.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Because of the Century 21
I would-
theme where people,
I was going
we
to get
love
on here.
Century
I was
21.
going to get on here and talk real estate for an hour and a half, and
Yeah.
yeah,
We had to fix that.
I'm falling asleep as I finish the sentence.
Every
so.
time, like I said, in the
But
Maybe-
I do love real estate, and I am a realtor. But I
I
mean,
do too.
nobody wants to hear that.
Well, you only buy a home once or twice, so you're only going to really
Hopefully.
engage. Yeah. But with this guy, you only do it once because he's the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You'll love that son of a bitch, and you won't leave.
And there it is.
I love that confidence.
So we went over the slap around the world. You and Josh. I can't believe there's no stories.
But
Give
to go
me-
back
he
to the
has
story,
stories,
no,
right?
I won't
I don't know
I won't give anything, but I think something that was funny and charming from when we were a kid.
God.
There'd be moments you'd come over, you go in the Bridesburg basement, his parents' house, you
Right.
go right through the front. You'd be sitting on the couch,
Oh, rocking.
rocking back and
Yeah,
forth, listening
Josh
to like
was rocking.
DSI. or something,
Whatever metal stuff was going on.
Ah, hate eternal.
Get myself psyched up, folks.
And it would take them literally, dude, it could take a minute. It could take 2 minutes
Before he noticed
someone came in.
Hell yeah, I've done that. I've done that when he was
I-
younger.
but-
You could just watch him for
Yeah.
if he has his eyes closed, he'll go for an hour.
Hell,
you.
hell if
Thank
I
you.
was going to interrupt he knew it. He was like,
Can't believe none of us just like put a pie in front of him or something, you know? Like,
The old smash.
I remember one time he got out of the shower and I hit him with a powder.
Oh, yeah. Remember that? Remember that? Oh, man.
You know,
That was the
We were
best
doing-
time. I got out of the shower, dude. I remember it clear as day.
So
I was
clean.
looking down at my toes. I look up to him, Chris, and another fella, and they're standing there. Put it in seconds. It's not even. I look up, boom! I get smacked right in the face with powder. I'm not even dried off all the way, dude. I'm ruined. I'm just sitting there blinking, little dust coming off my eyelashes and shit. Had to hop right back in the shower. But these are the kind of guys I had. These are the guys I was dealing with here.
true friends.
we're the kind of people that even before Jackass, under the Betsy Ross Bridge,
Oh yeah, remember these
we
things?
get on, trash can lids
Lids, yep.
and slide down a 50-foot embankment at 90.
Yeah.
90 it's got to be 90. It might be even steeper than 90.
Yeah.
90, like
Yo, remember?
we
Brian?
were off
Remember
kids.
doing that?
Yeah, I do remember.
But we were fine, upstanding citizens.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at our police records.
Well, did you own them trash cans by chance?
Oh, no, we found them down there.
They were just around.
Yeah, around.
They were.
Yeah,
They
they're
were
up for
there.
grabs once the
Yes.
trash is out.
Yeah.
There's probably a statute of limitations one time.
Well, yeah. Do you remember when Brian?
Maybe no,
You remember when Brian used to
go?
go down there? Brian Falcone, the bass player, Decompose.
Yeah.
Remember when he would go down that? Dude, he would fly on the rocks, like all the way, halfway down the whole damn bridge. You're like, holy shit, how did you make it in the middle of Betsy Ross Bridge? Like, breathing heavy, all this smoke and sparks and everything. I thought he was going to light on fire. He had that long hair and crap. I thought that was going to catch like a tinderbox.
Right out of a
So,
movie.
yeah, it was crazy. It looked like, what was that, Vacation?
Yeah.
Family Vacation.
Yeah.
Exactly like, that's how he would take off.
And
You
this
know,
was
it's
the
like,
summer. It was June.
Yeah, there was no snow,
There was no
folks.
snow.
We
It was
weren't
just
sledding.
concrete.
This is concrete and metal trash can lids.
So you know why we gravitated towards metal music.
Yeah, right.
You know,
Stuff was
and
wild.
you know, it probably saved a lot of our lives in a lot of ways because you know, getting that aggression out, it's a good release playing music and things. You know,
For sure.
It's-
Yeah.
I feel like,
And there was a lot worse things to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't-
riding down on a trash can in a hill and playing music. I mean,
or
these
like
were the
armed
big kids.
robbery. And,
Yeah.
well, no.
Are you confessing? Or?
Nah.
No, okay.
Where are we?
You had a specific
I never,
list.
I never robbed people armed.
No, jeez.
Go ask a lawyer. That's a different sentence.
So the reason we brought you in is because you have such an interesting career and expanded in music in so many ways. So we want to start our segment, which is interviewing the GOAT, and that is this button, I think.
Let's go.
Becoming the GOAT.
The interview has officially started.
Now you're in the hot seat, buddy.
Officially trippy.
So what's interesting to me is how you put your music out there, how you get paid for your music, and who keeps track of how getting you paid. So let's start with first, how do you put the music out there?
Well, basically, I'm an independent producer
Okay.
in a sense that I produce everything that this comes out. So I'll go from basically an infancy of an idea, and it could be any variety of music. I do, instrumental guitar, rock, metal type music, to film soundtracks, to current pop type music. That's like one of my latest records. I have a new single out with a guy from Austria. It's a guitar instrumental, like almost like a duel, but it's not really a duel.
Yeah.
But we're both
Respectful
soloing.
duel.
Yeah, it's like we're a
You go,
team.
I
We're
go.
teaming up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
50-50.
yeah. So
Some of
like-
my favorite records are like this.
And then my next song, it's going to be instrumental soundtrack because it's going to be put in a documentary. So that one will be out at the end of April.
Oh, so you're going to be in a documentary. Do you know what the name of the documentary is?
I don't off the top of my head because it's still in production.
Okay.
But it's based off of a book that this guy, he was actually like a paranormal investigator, and he investigated this mansion in Minersville. And it ended up having a lot of like, whether you believe stuff or not, like there's things that like even I was like, I mean,
That's
if
a
you
little
didn't
weird.
fake that, that's
Did
shit,
they ask
dude.
for a specific feel, like a creepy or eerie
No,
vibe?
basically what they did is I've gone with these people. So through just contacts. Sorry about that.
You better be.
It's like, hey, I know you. I was with you. I need music. You got music. You can use my music. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Play the songs. So basically, like, long story short is like, I produce songs in every way that you could, like down to the drum beat, up to orchestration. I can do pretty much anything. Like I can produce, fortunately, songs.
Yeah.
So I'll make songs. And then what happens is through contacts, people will put them in their videos.
Okay.
And the way that kind of goes to be potentially profitable is that I put them out through a company called CD Baby. And it basically is a company that puts these things on all these platforms that I don't have to do myself.
Okay.
I'll pay the $80, put it out. It's like getting your taxes done at H&R Block.
Yeah.
I'm not.
So
laws.
CD Baby, you pay them $80. So
Yeah.
let's talk like we're talking to a young musician who wants to try to make some money off of what he's doing. Not necessarily putting an album out there touring,
or
but
just a
something-
single. You
yeah,
can put
just
out a single at a time, which is my 2022 goal.
So okay, so then this artist, he has the song. He would go to CD Baby,
Yeah, it's a website, and there's other things like this.
but how does he protect it?
Basically, you're protected by submitting it. You have an original composition. Let's say it's a song or an album. So from that point, your intellectual property is such that I used to do double copyright. I would copyright through the Library of Congress, everything up until 2022. I just found it to be too much cost for it cost.
What's
essentially
the cost?
I don't remember at this point. It was too much, but CD Baby's 80, and I do that for albums, and it's like 40 for a single or 30 for a single, something like that. So the price isn't. The point is I don't need to copyright it through the Library of Congress when these people are essentially doing that for you, and it's online, and it's if you go to court, it can be proven that it came up. There's 100 timestamps because the music goes out on every major platform.
Now somebody uses your music.
Yeah, that's the good part, and that's kind of part of the promotion. While we're doing some other things, I think like if I was going to sell something and tell you why, like, you know, other than being a well-rounded musician and the fact that in the music business, you're not going to probably do what you want to do to be in it.
Yeah.
So you can still do your music, but part of the music business is you need a lot of skills to stay afloat. Otherwise, you're working somewhere that's not in the music business.
Everybody's always heard like the starving artist, right? So
you are.
Yeah.
Well,
so that you
at least I am.
So
Ariana Grande isn't.
she's not a starving artist.
I mean, look at her body. Maybe she is, but not
Now
financially.
he's starving.
But so you're saying these are ways where you can grab a little bit of money here and there to keep yourself afloat
It's like,
until something kind of pops for you.
And if you're lucky, it can be your main income. It just happens to be my supplementary income.
Okay.
Nice.
Fed by, you know, I'm a guitar repair technician, specialist really on my review. So I mean, I could say that. That's like my official title.
Yeah, you have a main job at Ibanez.
At Ibanez,
right.
yeah.
And we'll get into that, but let's keep working with the
the music and stuff. Yeah, so like any person that you can make your music. I think the example I want to say is like I come from an era that you didn't make your own music. Not to say, you know, work with as many people as possible, but just for example, you could be like me, not know somebody that can sing. All right, so I'm more of an instrumentalist because I can't sing. Okay, so I do guitar, bass, piano, orchestration, you know, program, blah, 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 everything you can do. All right, but the point is a kid in 2022 can have a program for free and come up with 8 tracks of something that's banging.
Yeah.
You know, and he doesn't have to be phased out because he didn't have the money to go to a studio, have it done the way that we used to have to in the 90s.
And that was hard, folks. Let me tell
expensive.
you. Yes, it was.
But through...
Is the quality just as good from going into a studio?
No. It can be.
But the bar's
My
kind of lower,
studio
right?
is pretty good because I invested in it. But your run-of-the-mill, no. And that's part of why, as we go through a journey, I do mixing and mastering. That's part
all over the place.
That's part of why I kind of like...
And he likes to take nature walks. When do you find the time to do that if you're doing all this? What is this?
And we're going to take it all back.
So say somebody like uses your music, right? Mm-hmm. And on some obscure video that you would never watch. Mm-hmm. How do you even know or get paid on that?
Well, I'm in a music royalty collection service company called ASCAP. Okay. ASCAP. Acronym, right? Is that what that's called?
Yes.
Yeah, you were the English major.
It's a thing and a period and a letter and a period and a letter.
That's why we always came to him with our lyrics. Every time we write lyrics, we gotta get Ian spell check.
We'll have someone double check that down in the edit bar.
So how does ASCAP?
How's Chris Jerichoism? Professional.
How does ASCAP?
All right.
Do it. How do they find the songs and how do they?
I don't have a clue.
Yeah,
they
just know. They catch all of it.
It's like Facebook. They're just there and they know it all. And Google,
that's a little
they know
creepy.
it all. No, but basically they're there to hunt that shit down, so I don't have to.
Right.
Not that I'm making like what Ariana Grande is. They're really doing the work for her, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, someone like me can put something out, and if someone wants to use it, part of like I was going to say about the promotion is you can go through my catalog, Ian Vollmer. Type it in anywhere. It comes up everywhere. And you can use the songs. You know, the point is you can use it in something and it'll help you with your video. It'll help me because it's on your video. Yeah. And then what happens is when you put it out professionally through CD Baby, what it does is it puts it on all the professional mediums that you don't have to deal with because am I going to put it on Spotify? Blah, 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 blah. Am I going to put it on Apple Music? I'm going to put it on YouTube. Like, I don't even have time to do what I'm doing now. So
it sounds like you got a lot going on.
$80, take care of it. Let me know when it's out.
Yeah.
So like I support that concept, especially for an independent musician, because what it does is, you know, say we're going to make contacts. I'll make contacts through you guys and through the channel. Someone might have some video. You know what? I like this song I heard on Illuminated because that sounds like movie soundtracks. I have like instrumental guitar stuff, movie soundtrack, pop sound, everything that happens. I have stuff. But the point is like you can use it. And
For free.
for free.
Now, when they use it for free, say they start monetizing.
They can, because I'll still be a part of it. Because
What is this?
Break
an
it down.
honor
Break
system?
it down.
no, because
How's this
ASCAP,
work?
Like we were saying, good job, Rick. ASCAP, it collects your royalties for you. So the point of putting it out is just so you don't get screwed. I mean, you might
Now,
you might not make $1 million off everything because you probably ain't gonna, But at the same time, them peanuts add up to $25, $50, $75 a month. It's not your main income, but putting that on top of like guitar tech, mixing, mastering,
Right, everything you're doing, right.
like every day, it's a different thing.
now
Cool.
does ASCAP take a percentage?
Time is money.
No, but what happens is you're basically paying it all at the time of putting it out with the $80. You if you want to look at it like you're cutting even, make $80 out of your song.
Wait. So CD Baby and ASCAP are...
It's separate, and it's
really?
separate entities. But by putting it out through CD Baby, you could put it out and choose whether it's BMI or ASCAP or whatever. Think of your favorite artist. Adele uses maybe BMI, or Chili Peppers use ASCAP.
Oh, so what I'm getting, it's like a one-stop shop at CD Baby, and you have
They
access
take care
to
of everything.
ASCAP.
Yeah.
Okay,
So where you could just be a musician, to where like, do I want to do that? Do I want to do my tax? Let them send me my tax form. Cool, my tax form.
Right.
File my taxes. Let them do all that.
Oh, they
for
do
$80,
everything.
you do the legwork. I'll come up with the songs.
Yeah, it sounds like a deal for
And I
you.
think
It
for
looks
creative,
like we're signing up to, what is it, CD Baby?
CD. Oh man, this isn't. I'm not even promoting them because I
Right.
actually
But
had some
you
negative
dealt with this company
experiences
and you
with
love
them
it.
too.
Oh,
no.
what's the badge? Nikes.
I mean, I'm not going to bury them. I mean,
No, but we're talking them up. We got to tell the truth, don't we?
All right. So, for example, I put out a record and I orchestrated everything. I did violins, cello, piano, blah.
Everything on the record.
And they were like, you got to put credits for everyone that played on this. I'm like, well, I played on everything.
You have to sit there and write
Oh,
your
but
name over and over.
classical, no. End result. I sufficiently said I did this all myself, and they said, well, to be a classical musician, it had to do with what my legal copyrighted name is for collecting royalties being changed to a classical musician, which would be my full name, Ian Michael Vollmer, but that's not what YouTube and Spotify and Apple is on.
That's how
So to have my classical record out, I then had to change it to be a soundtrack. Because in classical, you'd figure a classical is a music that not many people listen to.
Not anymore.
Well,
Yeah, sure.
You got a new artist trying to do something in 2022, and you're like, hey, guy, we don't want your stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not changing it to Ian Michael Vollmer and then have a different YouTube separate from my other song. Like,
That's so crazy. That just seems
so
like
classic.
semantics. It's
It
like,
is.
yeah,
You'd think classical music would want anyone to say, yo, I'm writing classical. Come on aboard, guys. Let's get it out in 2022.
the whole point of this company is to make life easier for you, right? And they kind of complicated it with something so stupid.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, maybe it's not their fault. Maybe that's just the law.
protocol.
I don't-
right.
I don't know, But at the same time, it prevents your record from being released on the day you said it, and then
Now
a
you
month
look
later.
nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So things you plan and promotion and, other things you do to try to get it out, it falls on the wayside, But at the same time, that's my own fault because I didn't know that. If I knew that, now I know that. So I don't, I just call stuff soundtracks from now on. It's a classical composition in the vein of John Williams or, whoever.
Yeah. So John Williams, that's Star Wars, Superman. He did all the big ones.
The soundtrack.
Right? Yeah.
And I like Danny Elfman a lot.
What did Danny Elfman do?
I like Edward Scissorhands. And
Right.
More like Tim Burton.
He did Tim Burton stuff.
fantasy-ish stuff, And
Did he do the Batman Tim Burton?
I think he might have.
I think he did, actually,
but
yes.
I can't confirm off the top
That's
of my head.
iconic. That's what you think when you think of the Batman thing.
They're the kind of guys I want to say, like, with music, it's like, you don't want to rip stuff off, but you kind of want to rip stuff off.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So why not rip off those, think of what these guys are doing,
Yep, we have more people coming in.
No more agents. It's a busy day.
It
here
is
at
a
Central
busy
Florida.
day.
No, dude. Like,
Houses are selling, folks.
oh, wow.
Houses are selling.
All right, so let's get back to ASCAP. What am I doing here? I should be selling houses. What's happening out there?
I think you should probably sell, my man. Nah, I believe it's another agent. We'll see.
Yeah. All right.
Keep it rolling.
So the minimal cost, if you have this, you feel like you have this new hot thing, like you're a young kid and you go, this is going to be it. People are going to use this in documentaries. They're going to use this. So the first thing they do is contact, what is it?
You don't even
CD
have to
Baby, correct?
CD Baby.
What you do is you produce your song and finish it.
Okay.
Step one, have a song, think about it, produce it, have it mixed, mastered, final copy. Then contact CD Baby, and they'll fucking take care of the rest.
Don't put the horse before the cart.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. Don't
Well,
worry
walk
about
us through
nothing
that
until you have a
process,
song.
though. Like
So
when you contact them,
Yeah, you'll have finished, assuming you have finished album art,
Yeah.
finished products
right?
on every aspect. And you just submit it. It's a WAV file you submit the artwork that's finished, and basically you wait the time, assuming everything's right. Now, I've put out some things, and how I was saying it was kind of like held up, but I also do things like, hey, one's called The Price is Fright, right? So this is like a horror soundscape.
Okay.
Right? But it's The Price is Fright. So The Price is Right held it up because they're like, it's not The Price is
too
Right.
close,
It's not supposed to.
Yeah.
The part of it is the parody, MFR, you know? Like,
Yeah.
The Price is Fright. It's a horror album.
They contacted you on the.
Yeah.
On something that small.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that holds it up. So, you know, you might run into some trouble, but I mean,
It is what it is.
it's to come with the territory. But the point is now more than ever, anybody anywhere can be producing songs and putting them out. Like even you guys. I know
Right.
Josh does music for this.
For the
podcast.
whole show. The whole show.
Josh
folks.
produces all the music for the show.
So, for example, going forward, if he goes and takes them songs, puts them at CD Baby, he's gonna
Watch
get,
it now.
He's going to get a monetization for those songs being played in this podcast.
Yeah.
In addition to whoever listens to his
Why are
songs
you not on this, Josh?
on his own YouTube.
Why do you think we brought him in, Rick? Why do you think we brought him in? We're learning about this stuff. We're getting to the next step of the podcast
Well,
and having our lovely guest.
And then he
here.
has to combine it with his fish videos,
Oh,
his
look at
music,
this.
fish videos, his YouTube.
Because my fish videos are popping, folks.
and then,
They are?
and then it's cross pollinization, pollinates with the podcast.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm dealing with yous right now, and
Right.
you know how many millions of people are listening to you right now, going to interact with us.
Possibly.
Millions? I like where your head is.
I love the way he thinks.
Yeah.
That's why I left you for him.
Josh.
We're going to cheer
Josh
empty
is the drink
glasses.
pourer.
Look,
Yeah, we
look,
have
look,
some
look, look at
empty
this. We're all on empty,
No,
and
but-
that's my fault.
Yep.
I think another mixer is in store.
Yeah, let's do a
Absolute-
mixer.
absolute.
I think this is kind of like, you know,
Mid-road.
yeah, we could be off the rails. by
Yeah, we
the
don't want
end
to
of
go.
that.
We don't want to go there.
I will say my favorite thing Josh did musically was when I went to him and I said I want to do a show, like a game show for the podcast.
Right.
But I want it to be like cheesy 70s song. Like I want it to like, you know, like the dating game kind of stuff where there's horns and everything. And then he came back with
There's a funny story. The dating game.
Dating game is copyrighted.
that's not perfect. It's like that 70s game show feel. This is what he comes back with. This is
And
written
that's
by
what I
him.
do,
We didn't
folks.
steal this.
Yeah, so,
I played the trumpet, the trombone.
so Josh should copyright that on CD Baby so that every time this video gets played, he gets a cut from that song
Hey.
getting played in this video.
Hey, make me rich.
But we'll talk about that real quick, and then we'll pivot after this drink.
ahead.
But the point of it's
Show
like,
us
it's
how
like,
this works.
It's like you wash my back, I wash your back. You know, you got
Right.
videos, but you don't have original
Handshake
music.
hands,
you know
folks.
what? You can use my original music for free. And the worst case scenario is you're going to get banged on there, and they're going to send you an email. Hey, this is copyrighted music. No shit, but the guy said I can use it. So if that's not good enough, you contact me through ianvollmermusic.com or ianvollmermusic@gmail.com. And I'd be glad to send you an email that says I give this person permission to use my song in their video.
Nice.
And then they go away. So that's like the biggest obstacle. Because my stuff is copyrighted and it is hunted down by ASCAP and other music royalty collection services. They might come for you one day. But it's not a hassle. I give you permission.
Now you would still get paid once they monetize, though.
Yes.
So
they
when
can,
they
they can
start
get
monetizing-
paid on their videos, but I'll still get credit for a play on somebody's video. You know, so you need music. I have music. I need people to put it in videos. 'Cause what's funny is the interesting thing is I've put out music a lot, and on my own plays I get moderate, but since it's been in other people's ventures, things like documentaries, films, just even clips, TikTok,
Etc. Right.
it's like
back
I'm
there,
making more income off of other people's videos than right. Like so, like hey, my business is use my songs in your video because it helps you because you can use an original. Hey, I'm not using Van Halen; they're going to come for me.
Yeah.
Right.
But I will offer if they come for you. Those are my places. Get a hold of me. You have permission.
Yeah.
Send it to them, and it's all good.
Yeah, and I mean that's just a really good way to be in the industry and get paid, right?
Because it's hard to get paid with original music.
Right.
You're better off being in a cover band, really.
yeah.
I've been offered.
Yeah.
I've
Wasn't
been
that
offered
always
up to
the joke when we
$1,000.
were playing? Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? Like, anytime we hit a bump in the road, it was always like, we could be a cover band and not have to work. What are we doing?
Yeah.
But it was like, no, let's do us.
Damn it, we're gonna do our thing.
The metal,
And
baby.
and then What happened? in
Oh,
your career?
and then we should have started a cover band, and then we were like that sad band when you seen back in the bar at 50, and we're still sitting, and we're like, oh, kumbaya, or whatever fucking hit songs out there, and we're out
Better
there
than
doing it.
Glenn Benton.
Well,
putting
that is
upside down
100% the
in
truth.
his
That's
head.
100% the
At
truth.
50 still playing.
Salute to that.
If anybody wants to sample any of Ian Vollmer's music,
You can go anywhere for it. Just type in IANVOLLMER.
and you have a website, www.ianvollmer music.com. Ian Vollmer
Nice.
Music. He's also on
So
Twitter at Ian Vollmer Music. He's on Instagram, Ian Vollmer Music. He's on YouTube. Just search out Ian Vollmer. And you could find his stuff also on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your music.
Yeah.
And
High quality.
He just invited you to sample his stuff.
There it is.
Yeah.
Take it,
Go
folks,
do it.
and
You can use
just
it.
give them a
Yeah.
And
little.
when they give you a problem, you give me an email,
Give
and
them
I
a little
give you it
shout-out.
back and say he can use it. She can
Nice.
use it.
Look
They
at you.
can use it.
Give
Whatever.
them back to
You know,
folks. I like
because it's
that.
like a wash each other's back kind
Right.
of thing. Because, like, you know, I mean,
Handshaking
I'm not the
hands.
Foo Fighters here, so I'm still even pushing 40. I'm still scratching and clawing, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, the real blessing of life is to have been in the music business my whole life.
Yeah.
And that's what I think that maybe the important lesson to learn from anything we're talking about is, you know, you're going to follow your passion, and it might just not be in the music business. It could be in anything.
Right.
But I'm fortunate enough that I'm a guitar tech for Ibanez, guitar repair specialist. I work with a lot of famous artists.
That's what I was
Cool.
gonna say. Like, can you give us like a couple fucking good names?
Well, let's,
Who you-
give you that.
let's get
Good
into
names.
let's get into
I
what
have
you
to
do
pull
at
it up.
Ibanez first.
Oh yeah, good,
Yeah.
good. That's why you're you.
Yeah.
I do many things.
People might not even know what Ibanez is.
What is
Ibanez a-
Ibanez?
it's,
Yeah.
I think right now the third biggest guitar company in the world, second to Fender and Gibson.
And
They're still on top like this.
Yeah,
they're not moving.
No, they're like
not going
Pepsi
nowhere.
and Coke,
You're right.
and we're like Dr Pepper, or
But I'm a
something-
Dr. Pepper fan, so
Yeah.
that works for me.
or something. You're like, oh, this is badass.
Yeah, right.
But it's not those.
Those two.
You know, they're more traditional instruments, whereas more like Ibanez is known from the, let's say, the 70s, 80s, and even through now as like more of a cutting edge instrument, like in the 80s and stuff. You know, more of the metal players were using it, and like in the 90s, those guitar shredders were using it. In addition to people like the Offspring and other like famous musicians started using a corn. You know, they put the 7-string on the map for real, and
Okay.
whether you like them or not. You know,
Who's that,
They
Korn?
did, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did Ibanez a lot of business.
Would you say
know?
Ibanez is your safety net? Like that's your job, that it's going to pay the bills no matter
100%.
what's selling in
Yep.
videos and music and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's great that you get to have a safety net
Yeah,
in the
that's
music industry,
business,
right? Yeah.
And I get to work with a lot of cool people and
So what do you do there? What is your role?
many
at Ibanez?
things. So what's funny is the glamorous part is really only like 25% of the time. The other 75%, let's say 25%, is angry customer. My guitar is effed up. Well, tough shit, buddy. Like,
What did
what
you
want me to
do?
do about it?
Yeah.
You know, here's a new one. Oh, my new guitar's messed up. Oh, well, don't buy a $200 guitar and think it's a $2,000 guitar. But I can't say that to these people. So, you know,
Is Ibanez high end?
well, it goes from the bottom end to the highest end.
So
So it
what
goes
is the
from a
price point?
$100 point up into $10,000.
Oh, wow.
Or more. We just sold 50th anniversary Ibanez in the last 1 month. There's 50 of them, and that's probably worth like $1 million worth of 50 guitars because they go for $10,000, $15,000 a piece.
Wow.
You know, but they're a limited run, one of a kind, half from Japan, half from Los Angeles.
Let's
Custom built.
let's run your math. $10,000 a piece.
No,
50 of
it's 10. It's 10.
There he goes.
It could be 10 to up. Because if you go on
10 and up. Okay.
Yeah, because if you go on Reverb, there's a guy selling it for $99,000.
Really?
He's not gonna get
No,
it.
you don't think I'll get it? Yeah.
No, but they're one of a kind. So like, you know, but I'm just
Some
saying,
crazy
you know,
person
it goes from, you know, at least like 10ish to up to like crazy amounts.
So are you in like the guitar repair? Is
Yes,
that what you- okay.
yeah, that's the thing I probably do most, along with customer returns. But what happens is we're Ibanez, so we deal with artists of all sorts, artists that are on our company and even artists that aren't. So for example, you know, Shania Twain isn't an Ibanez artist, but I've given her a guitar. You know, Lady Gaga, not an Ibanez artist, but I sent her a guitar. You know,
Oh, really?
tons.
Do they request it from Ibanez and then you would work on it?
Yeah, and I happen to be in the position of working on that person's guitar.
Wow. So,
So-
you have
Yeah, it goes from me to whoever famous.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And to their specs, do they give exact specs?
Sometimes
What is the
do.
pressure of that, though?
It's insane. It
Like,
sucks. It's
Who's
stressful.
this guitar for? Are you
It's
dead serious?
stressful.
It has to be in tune.
I've had a couple
and
people
everything?
complain, but I've also
Really?
had a couple couple people want to hire me. you
Right,
know?
right, absolutely.
For example, we'll talk about Nita Strauss, right? She has specific specs. All right,
Okay.
cool. But she's the woman that plays in Alice Cooper's group.
Okay.
She's like pretty much the standout guitarist
Right.
amongst the group too. And so, but the point is like, man, I did everything that she wanted to the T. And she's like, man, I wish I could take you out of here. I want to take you with me. And it's like, well, they don't let me leave like that, you know?
Yeah,
I've
I'm
had
not
a couple
for
of people
rent.
like, I want you, yeah,
I'm here.
They run us out for a couple of people, but not
Do
like
you
that.
sign like a no compete clause? Where
Well,
you
who-
No, but
yeah.
work it. No, but that's the thing. I've talked to the president and things, and they don't want you to do that.
So it'll be frowned upon. You'll be
Yeah,
like, shunned
Now,
from the
I might get in
guitar.
trouble for saying this.
Uh-oh.
But
Yeah.
they're-
Now, of course, they want to hold on to a good employee. Every company
I
does.
would
don't
hope
think-
so,
yeah.
but they don't want to lose us to them.
Yeah, well,
But
nobody does.
I'm not gonna. I'm not. Here's the thing. What's funny about the conversation, and this is a thing that young musicians, old musicians, or any musician should think about, is the decision is there to say, I have this thing that brings pretty good income. Or do I go on tour with Alice Cooper? Maybe for one leg of a tour.
Right.
Maybe I never get that other guitar tech job again.
Oh yeah.
You don't just stay with those
And
people.
the whole point of this job is your safety net for what you want to do. So
Yeah.
you don't want to pull that safety
Yeah.
net on a whim.
So those
I get it.
occasions, I decided to stay home, which actually goes to my quote at the end. It's
It's all
it ties in, but it's
Ties in.
simple. But,
Ed, I'll do it yet.
Yeah,
I'll do it
yeah.
yet. You're jumping ahead.
but yeah, that's
Not
essentially
quite
a
there.
safety net for my passions, and it's just working on
so
music
keep it
in
the
general.
safety net. Don't mess with
Yeah,
that.
but it's a good thing to do when you're using your life to still be in music. I work on guitars all day.
Well,
Cool.
give us some names. Do you have more names of the famous people? Yeah,
let's
rip your
go,
phone out.
buddy.
Let's hear this.
This is what they want to
gotta
hear.
call up
And
the
me and
website.
Josh, what website?
My website.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's
What is
the
it?
names
Name
are
it
on the
again?
website. Okay, if you really want to see a full list of names Ian worked at, it's at www.ianvollmermusic.com. That's
It'll make me sound better if I read 'em.
ianvollmermusick.
No, okay.
I'm saying music.com. ianvollmermusic.com.
Get this guy another shot.
Yeah.
Well,
So there's
we
a whole,
love
there's-
that
there's
Kentucky.
There's a whole list of names on the
A
website.
ton. I'll go off the top of my head and stop me when I sound too full of myself.
We will.
Stop.
You knock it off, you.
Yeah. No, we wouldn't
we're
have joking.
messing. You're good, buddy.
It's a podcast.
We
I know-
miss
I
you.
normally would hit you with something, but
Please
Well, don't you Will Smith me.
Yeah.
I-
You're gonna smack
physically.
me?
Here he goes. Look,
leave
see
it to
how
him
that goes down the
physically.
bite? See? You see it,
Yeah.
and then next thing you know, you're acting, you're smacking us.
Yeah, and I'll be Chris Rock. Like the next segment is.
Patoom.
All right,
But-
No good.
what if we did that? We would be making podcast history.
There it is.
Oh, if we,
Smack
let's
Live?
reenact.
Smack Live?
Let's reenact the slap. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Century
I'm-
21.
I'm gonna be-
slap heard around the world.
I want to be Jada Pinkett Smith and kind of give Josh the look.
Give me
to
the role.
smack
No.
you.
I'll do the
right?
laugh.
I was
I'll
a
do the
former
laugh.
wrestler, so I'll take the Chris Rock role. I can
Okay.
handle it.
Okay, and then you're
I'm
Will,
Will.
and I'm
fucking
Jada.
You will.
Okay, all right. Let's do it.
I want to see every smile.
All right, all right. Tell a joke.
It's
Any
gotta be,
joke.
it's got to be mean.
Any
I
joke.
don't know fucking jokes, man.
I don't know. We can't do this. You're
Yeah,
not
never
getting
mind it.
slapped. Nobody's
Never
getting
mind.
slapped.
Especially in Century 21, they're going to
Yeah.
frown upon
We
this.
do.
either.
not need that
Violence,
here.
Yeah.
We're not you, Will.
What names? Let's get some names.
Let's go. Yeah, who'd you work with,
I
pal?
got to pull up the fucking website.
Here you
But
go.
for example, I
Off the
sent
top of your
stuff
head.
to.
That you remember.
Oh, here's a cool. Let's do a couple stories because I think
There it
there's going
is.
to be.
There it is. That's what we were trying to get into.
I feel like it'll be relevant because while, for example, they're not the highest level of people, they're really good advice people that have helped me in my life. So,
There
All
we
right.
go.
like number one, I was on the Great Guitar Escape, the inaugural ones for Paul Gilbert, and he had a bunch of guitarists, and they'd come in, and you go to the where the fuck is the Dirty Dancing held in the mountains? Where the fuck is that shit? I don't watch that movie. So I don't
Oh,
know.
good old dirty.
Dirty
Don't. No one
Dancing.
puts baby in the
Catskills.
corner. I don't
Catskills.
know where that. What
Yeah,
you knew
Catskills.
that?
I didn't know that.
So-
But yeah, it sounds right.
But no, I know that is a I know that is a place.
All right, so up in the Catskills, they have these guitar fucking things, right?
My bad, Patrick Swayze.
So, you think music's glamorous and stuff. All right, so I was talking to the drummer, right? In the 90s, you both will be familiar, and anyone of our age will know them songs from Santana that were with, like, Rob Thomas.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. That record,
Whoever
his
them three
comeback
are.
record,
Yeah.
right?
So there was like
Everlast,
3 big hits.
right.
Yeah. So I know
Turn Your Lights On,
Rodney
right?
Holmes, he's a drummer.
Okay.
This guy, he plays on all kinds of stuff. World-class musician. Played on that record. Played on every song that you've heard on the radio.
Smooth, all these songs.
You know how much money he made for it?
What is it?
0.
Are you serious?
You know how many times you ever met Carlos Santana? He's on that record.
Yeah.
0. You know what I'm saying? So like the music business ain't all what it seems. Like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors and different things. So this guy played on a record that in our childhood you'd figure he should be rich from being the drummer on that record. But what did he contribute playing drums? Right?
Yeah.
So lesson learned: drummers start writing songs too, dudes. These are gonna get screwed out of this gig. You know, you got to write some songs. Right. Drummers don't get credit.
Yeah.
You know, so like. That's another lesson. There's a guy, Kelly Lemieux, right? He's a bass player. And he was in Goldfinger and some other fucking band. But the point is long story short, you know, you could be great at your instrument. You could be like the world-class best musician, best at your instrument. If you're kind of a dick, you're not going to make it more than a couple months. You'd be better off being just a little above average, having good clothes, being cool. And you're going to be on tour.
It's a popularity contest.
Because really, you're on tour with guys for, dude, how many times?
You have to get along.
Metallica back in the day, 3 fucking years at a time, or, you know, bands don't do that
No,
now.
right. No, but then,
them guys had their differences.
Do I want my guy on my bus?
They had to go to therapy. What was that? Just some kind of monster documentary they
How
did.
ridiculous did they become?
So weird.
Lars
But
couldn't get his pool, like South Park said. You know? All because of them royalties.
Yeah,
you know?
there it is.
And here I'm waiting for my royalties. But yeah, no, just couple lessons. Don't be a dick in the business, and you're going to be better off. Like myself, I'm just not a dick in the business, and I managed to be in the business and make a living. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so good.
No,
I'm
do your
sorry.
thing. No, take
All right,
over
so
the
you
interview.
were naming names. That's what I'm doing. I'm sorry.
I'm out.
He's my guy.
I'll drink my drink.
Yeah, there you go. See, and I left his band for you, sir. What that's had a fucking one in it.
No.
No, it's easy. But anyway.
There's going to be a real slap by the end here anyway.
No, but like dealing with these artists, like you're saying, like
on the guitar tech
that
side,
pressure you were saying, like
for example, when you're dealing with it and you're watching like Paul Gilbert on the stage or Steve Vai up there, and you set that guitar up.
That's what I was going to ask you. They
you're
sent
sitting
you
in the
there,
first row,
obviously,
and you're like, man, please don't break a string, because then if it breaks, it's not their fault,
right?
Somehow it's still my fault.
So you got to run out there? And
That's what I was going to. Yeah, like you're the guy that comes across.
Yeah. I mean, there's videos on me on the internet from
Really?
the Great Guitar Escape, and they're saying, look at the tech trying to not blend in. Like,
right?
No, he had a problem. It
He
had
came
to be
out in
solved.
a yellow shirt.
Sorry, bro. Like I'm on stage or whatever, you know.
I'm here, baby.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool thing that you get to do. Like,
But it's mega stressful. Like,
absolutely,
because
like,
they have high standards, and I don't want to sell a couple people out, but there's a couple groups.
Sell one. Just one.
Why not?
It's all hurt.
Why not?
One
Why
guy.
not?
All right.
What are you going to do?
All right, so there's a 90.
You don't think give his name.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're giving it away. Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's what-
Okay. Wait.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Maybe it was a hard
Give
one.
us,
I'm with
give
you, I'm
us
with you.
hints as you're telling it to who it is, and we'll try to guess who it is
All
at the
right.
end.
A game within the
Very
game. Let's
popular
go.
mid 90s band where their
Nice.
debut album came out in 1994.
I already got a guess. I'm kidding.
More in the punk styling, more than you know,
Oh, can I guess?
metal.
Go ahead, real.
Green Day?
You're pretty close, but no.
Blink 182.
If you but here's the thing: if you knew Ibanez and Dorsey's, it would
Okay.
whittle it down
Right,
to who
okay.
you know.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell. It's
All right, break it down,
Offspring.
baby.
It's Offspring?
It's Offspring.
Oh, wow.
So
no
what
fun
happens?
there.
Is this motherfucker-
Pretty fly for a white
Yeah,
guy?
and it's not, and it's the singer. Oh, fuck him. So
yeah,
Dexter
do it.
Holland orders a guitar.
There he is.
I set it up. All right, it's cool. It's bad to fuck ass. Like it's what I do. Day one goes by. Like what the fuck? Like what is it? Like day two. I'm like,
No
this
reply.
didn't go out yet. Like what the fuck is the deal? Because for artists, you're like, if it didn't go out in 24 hours, it's a fucking problem. So 48 hours goes by. They're like, got to get back to you. Got to get back to you. Something. Day 4 or 5 comes. Credit card denied. You would think a fucking people with that kind of
Little broke ass.
my credit card don't get fucking
Pretty
denied.
fly, not for a white guy.
How much was the guitar?
Oh, maybe a couple grand.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't a cheap one, but still, my credit card would have went through. But hey, I'm not the millionaire. Wait, lessons in life, kids. Like what the f? Like,
So did he eventually get his guitar? And
no,
did
it
he
went back and stopped. So my
Oh, he
artist-
never said, here's a good card?
No. My artist
Poor
setup
guy.
went to some 12-year-old kid in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Oh,
No.
That was
shit.
that was
So
dudes. I don't
so
wanna drop
Ibanez
his name.
never gets reimbursed for your time, what you spent.
Nah, that's just part of the gig.
That's
Yeah.
that's the
I'm
job. Baby, out of
hourly.
hand. That's the
So
job.
they don't
that
take
it-
down
yeah.
payments. Do they usually take down payments for specs
No,
unless they're big?
they don't deal. They don't sell directly. You still have to buy Ibanez through stores, but artists can buy it through us.
Yeah, you're
and
not.
then, and then I go basically, essentially, an artist ordered or something. Lady Gaga. I want an electric. You know, a better example because it was part of the Super Bowl. Shania Twain. Oh no, it was Shakira. We just want a white guitar. We want 2 white guitars. So we have these 2 white guitars. I fucking set them up. All right, cool. All this stuff. They're ready to go. Gets to the Super Bowl. But what's funny is ours didn't get picked. Gibson's did because Gibson's got there one day ahead of time. Apparently, for the Super Bowl, what happens is I don't even think it might have been right around COVID start, but they have a quarantine where these things have to go through people inspecting them for like 7 days before it even goes in a stadium for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So the sets, they have to be approved 10 to 14 days before to be able to be wheeled into a studio. Like I couldn't send 2 guitars and not have 5 to 7 days approval before it went in. So mine didn't get to the Super Bowl, but I sent it to
Yeah, it
goddamn
would've been-
Shakira. And it would have been in the Super Bowl halftime show. And motherfucker in packing didn't get it there, so it didn't get there 1 day sooner. Yeah. But for example, that's the name of the game.
Would
you
you
know?
like save that footage? And
Fuck
put it
yeah, I
in?
would.
That's a fucking
I'm a
tool you
sports
would.
fan, man. Yeah, it's
There's
the
no
Super
way you
Bowl.
would not do
Yeah,
that. Imagine
yeah.
that. The shit you worked on the biggest platform ever, right?
But man, pressure's on. You know what I'm saying? You
the
know?
biggest thing on TV, the most viewed.
Well, listeners at home, if you want to sample his music, he was almost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
there it is. And we played, Josh and I, we were in popular hardcore groups from back in the day, Blacklisted and Punishment. So if we can take a little rub off anyone else's success, I'll do that myself too.
Yeah.
Resurrect it. Yeah, man. Chris Ross, man. He was a good
he
writer
was.
for that
He
group.
was.
Like he
Yes,
was
he
coming
was.
out with cutting edge metal riffs and
The nurse you may
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's our first episode was Chris.
Yes.
He's also a metal artist,
Yeah.
or was.
He was
And he
your
was in
nurse,
those
and now
groups
he's
too.
a metalhead.
oh, well, I won't say anything too far
No,
too,
no,
because
but he was great. He was
I
good.
know.
He's a family man now. You calm down.
Yeah, well,
Slow
kids
down,
don't need
you.
to know these things. But yeah, bringing it back around, like, you know, we all did different things.
Yes,
and
we did.
wherever we end up, we all ended up in a good place. I feel like for people that did what we did, you would think, man, these people are going to be fucking psychopaths by the time
I
they're
definitely
40.
felt that from time to time myself.
And, yo, we ended up the best out of these people.
You sat me
right?
down and talked to me, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I set him straight.
He said, what are you
We
doing?
need to have a
fam?"
heart to heart.
Yeah.
No, because you know what he did? You know what he did? He sat there and talked about the music. Like, is this a good idea? Know what you should do? We should get a house together.
Oh yeah, we
I
lived
remember
together for
that,
a while.
yes.
Yeah, you remember the old Gillespie house, and that's what we
Yes.
did. And that's
He's
a
gonna
whole
bring up
other
the
story.
story where
That's a
I
whole new.
slept in a pizza box one time.
I wasn't, but now I will. Now I will.
Man, we slept
Now,
in the car
this
before.
interview is about
Yes.
Ian, and it's about young musicians wanting to hear what Ian has to say.
Yes, you're right.
Ah, it's about whatever we want. We're having fun.
Okay, you mind? Hey,
damn
I will
right.
direct it. No pizza box story.
No
right,
pizza.
I won't be
You already
director.
told it. You might as well tell her. I wasn't even going there. Shit.
All right, so let's get into mistakes that young people can make in this industry.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
so what kind of mistakes? What mistake have you made that cost you time, money, listeners, whatever?
You know, there's a couple. One I wanted to focus on, but as we're shooting the shit, just in general, thinking that like what your passion is going to make you your money.
Yeah.
I have two, so bear with me.
Yeah, do you
But
think?
that one off the cuff, I think is relevant because my real moneymaker is the guitar tech gig, but it allows me the ability to have secondary income. Secondary income.
Secondary, there you go. Switch
Yeah,
it.
secondary
Thank you,
income.
Calman Farms.
If you tap
Definitely,
the
you
word,
definitely Porky Pig that thing.
Yeah.
Supplementary.
Small batch bourbon.
little pivot. But the fact is like your passion still isn't making you nothing, but that's not making you everything. And it doesn't mean that you can't down the road, but I don't think you should stop trying. Thinking just it hasn't worked so far, then why would it? Keep trying, But at the same time, it's like the other thing I would say is when you're actually in business and you're in the business of producing products and things, and kind of why I don't produce products now is through these lessons. And now I just do things digitally and it doesn't matter. And for example, it's better to have my music out on someone's video than saying, hey, listen to my song or buy my CD. Like I don't want to print CDs and blah, 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 blah. So the point is in business, you could overestimate what you should buy as stock. based off your prior sales when your sales might not be what your prior sales are. And now you're stuck with products. So you know what? You almost sometimes in business should buy as the demand comes.
Okay,
Instead of all at once for bulk.
Then don't be afraid to tell your friends they have to wait.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, dude, that's another idea. Artificial scarcity. I'm not doing that, but that's another thing. 1,000 things are pressed. 100 things are pressed. Artificial scarcity means that there's a finite amount of this.
Yeah.
So, putting that out, that's a good strategy too.
And then at the same time, you don't have to worry about overhead, right?
100%.
Putting it out.
Because
That's
that
move.
100's going to sell, but you're not sitting on 300 in the closet.
Yeah.
Some of my products are.
Yeah.
Some of them are left over. So I'd say, other than thinking that what you're going for is going to be the end all, it might not. I'm in a lot of aspects of music.
Josh popped me off there.
Oh, we're back into it,
you got a
folks.
lot of empty glasses going around.
Whoopsie doops. Yeah, this stuff is very lovely. Can we talk about that
So,
for a minute?
1 second. So be prepared to do maybe your second favorite interest or even third to be doing what you want to do instead of what you have to do.
So you're talking
I'd
about
rather
the
do-
safety net. Be prepared to
I'd rather
focus
do
on
my third favorite thing and be a real guitar tech that pays me $50,000 a year and just do my other shit on top because I don't got no worries.
Right.
It's the kind of thing, it depends on what you're looking for. But it's a thing that a musician or someone in the arts, whether it's actual art of drawing, art of singing, these people are starving artists, and it's called that for a damn reason.
I will take that. Thank you.
Damn.
So so you're saying have your safety nets and don't over purchase. Know your stock and your overhead.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt to create scarcity, and it also saves you money on overhead.
I agree with every statement. Yes.
You said it.
Yes,
I'm just
sir.
summing it up.
Yes, sir. All to that. Thank you, Josh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And let's go back to even make sure that you're getting paid for the music you put out there. Don't just put it out there, right?
So part of the beauty is I put it out through CD Baby because they take care of everything. I'm an artistic mind. I don't feel like dealing with the logistics of that stuff.
You just want to create.
Here's $80. I don't care if I make $80. Just put it out. Because what is your song if no one hears it and it doesn't exist somewhere? Even if no one hears it, it exists on Spotify. It exists on YouTube, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Say 400 people listen to it. Say 1,000 people. Say fucking 40,000 people. Say 1,000,000. Then you're making money.
Yeah, then you're making money.
40,000, it's modest, which is in my range, like 40 to 80,000, whatever. But it's modest.
Yeah.
I certainly couldn't quit my job on that. But I'm
You
plugging
need
away.
your safety net, yeah.
And basically you have to look at it like it's a snowball effect.
Right.
It's not the thing that. Maybe here's the thing: if you're like a 17 to 22-year-old and your band is hip and cool, and go for it.
Yeah.
But if you're 40 like me, be a guitar tech and do instrumental music and try to get in soundtracks.
So your advice is geared more towards the
Follow
pushing
the
40
youth.
guy, yeah. And if the youth's doing it, go for it. Balls out.
And once you're about 30,
Get a goddamn job.
Or be a guitar tech.
Get a safety net. Safety net.
Maybe you're a dance director. Maybe you're a
whatever it is.
Before we get to your quote, you have gifts for me and Josh? I would like
Hell
to see our
yeah.
gifts.
Well, what do you have, sir?
First of all,
Now I'm excited.
I have the highest quality of champagne that I can
Oh,
find.
I didn't know this was coming.
Shit.
And it's Brut by J. Roger.
I used to wear Brute. Let me see that.
It's probably the exact smell because I think it's a $10 bottle. It's honestly a regift, but it's okay.
All right.
I thought it'd be.
You Frank the Tanked us?
This is so nice.
I thought it would be nice to bring a bottle of bubbly for a congratulations on your podcast.
Thank you so much.
We
And
will
first of all,
drink
thank you for having me on it. I really
thank you for
appreciate
coming,
it.
brother.
We appreciate it.
Like it's
We appreciate
fun.
you coming, and you brought your own bottle, which was a crazy expensive bottle.
Definitely
which is
did.
nice.
Who cares?
You bring us a bottle.
a
Nicest
shit.
guest we've had so far,
Yes, look at you.
and more gifts to come.
And here,
Oh, here
I
we
have
go.
2 shirts that definitely don't fit you because we didn't take the
Well,
ones
we didn't
that
take
fit each other.
size. You
So
just
you could have the
guessed.
extra large. You could have the large.
Thank you, sir. Well, that is
No,
my size.
It just happens to be that's.
Wait, what size is this? Have
do
you
believe-
seen me lately?
I think I have medium.
Yeah, extra
You
large.
both have medium. No,
No, this is extra
It's
large.
updated. They're both mediums, and both guys are in fit
Nice.
top shape. So
There it
thank
is.
you
There-
guys.
All right, hold it up to the camera, Josh. Do your thing.
Let me do it.
And he's giving us 2
2
CDs
CDs.
here.
And we're going to
Look
offer
at
some
this.
CDs. If anyone wants any CDs, free CDs and free shirts.
No,
for everybody.
no. We're not doing that. We're going to make it part of our promotion. Scarcity.
no.
Did we
You
not
slow
just
down,
talk about
you.
scarcity?
You slow down.
You're giving it away for free over here.
I'm speeding ahead at 65 here.
Hey, we're going, baby. We're going.
CDs. We got CDs and
Oh,
shirts.
look at this.
Oh, someone would
Let
say
me see the
something.
CD.
We won't go inappropriate. CDs,
What is it?
something else.
Yeah, don't go inappropriate. Stop.
CDs, something else.
You keep it real, you.
All right. So let's get that quote.
Us 39-year-olds still print.
Oh, and if you want the album that was
He
just
said,
what's
"I
the name
gotta
of the
consent."
what's the name of the album you just gave us?
All right, hold on. Here's the thing. The latest thing that's out right now. It's called Natural Causes. It's myself, Klaus Passinger, and my brother Eric Vollmer. We have an instrumental guitar track. Klaus is from Austria, so it's an international collaboration on a guitar duel. So we're doing that, and that's out right now on every music platform that exists. YouTube,
What would they
Spotify,
search?
Apple, Ian Vollmer. It'll be
Vollmer.
my newest thing. It'll come up. Or Ian Vollmer, Klaus Passinger. Or Ian Vollmer, Natural Causes. But that's that's instrumental guitar music. So if you're into shit like Steve Vai and Joe Satriani and dudes that play guitar, and we're doing that.
Okay.
You know, but at the end of this month, I have at April 30th. I can't remember the name of the song. I just submitted it. I can't remember. it.
Folks. Oh, no.
There's a fucking song coming out
But
April
just look 'em
30th.
up, you'll find it.
It's Bad the Fuck Ass, and it's
Yeah.
it's
Is
cinematic
that the name of the song?
music.
You forgot that?
I should call it Bad. The
Your
Fuck
Oh, it's
badass
not
song?
called Bad-
Yeah.
Your
No, I
badass
did.
song.
I only submitted it in the last 24 hours.
Oh, this is fresh.
Oh, and behind the scenes, real quick.
Here we
You
go.
know, a lot of times, song titles they come up, on the spot, man.
Yeah.
You know, like don't think you
Come
have to
to you.
really think about something for 4 weeks ahead of time. Like, some of my song titles are like, oh, that sounds cool. I'm using it.
Yeah.
10 minutes. So that's what that one was, but that's why I can't remember it. It'll be out at the end of the month. It's all good.
Okay.
So now,
So quote.
quote. Now,
Oh, here we go.
there's so
Here
many
we go.
profound quotes on this.
You have to pick
podcast.
one. Do not give us 2 or 3 or 4
I'm
or
giving
5.
one. I have one. It's definitive.
Powerful
I thought of it ahead of time.
Right away.
But it's simple.
What?
But here's the thing. It's like it has to do with what my philosophy on life is in a lot of ways.
Well,
right?
that's what it's about.
And I
isn't it?
didn't go from someone that's a hero in real life. They didn't and again, I'm not fucking doing something for the community that's doing something that's, I'm a musician, dude. I like making art. I like making songs. All right. So in The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy said, there's no place like home. And no matter whatever decisions I've made in life, no place like home was the thing that I always came back to. I can go on tour with Alice Cooper, go on tour with Tony McAlpine, with Paul Gilbert, whoever. But you know what? Do I want to be away for 6, 12, 16 months? And you're lucky. Imagine you could make 18 months on tour. Like, you scored. Like, that's lucky. Like, and then you come home and have nothing. So, the fact that I enjoy most of my time with my family and friends, no place like home seems like a thing, because no matter what you're doing, you're going to do your endeavors. But don't ever forget about your fucking home.
Yeah.
Those are the people that'll always be there for you.
That sounds like a
Just like
true
you fucking
musician's
guys.
quote.
Yeah, what else
We haven't even seen each other that long, but I
Yes.
know I can trust you fucking dudes.
Fucking 100%, baby.
There's no place like home. So, I want it profound, and I said, oh, you know what? Fuck Gandhi. Like, I don't know Gandhi.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound like I looked up fucking Gandhi real quick.
It's got to speak to you, and I feel
I
like
thought of
that.
that before I even thought of it.
I
said,
feel like that
you
speaks to a lot of musicians, right? They're on the road a lot and
No, it
get
definitely
away
does.
from
our
who
art
they
takes
are.
the back burner.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, you can keep doing your art. And you know what? Maybe you'll be 40 one day, and then you can cash out.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know.
Hey.
If I have to wait till I'm 70, I'm gonna be fucking mad though. I'm kind of ready, but in a similar thing, I was gonna pitch to something because I have a crazy idea. Because
Hold on. You're going to pitch us an idea. Is this a financial idea?
it's a Century
get
21
into it.
idea. So you want to do you want to do a commercial and then come back
Now
with
we're
Rick?
listening.
No.
And we're gonna talk
No,
Century 21 here.
I want to hear it. Let's
I
hear
have
it.
a real issue that I would like to pose by you with.
Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
you're asking me as a realtor.
Yeah,
Let's
of course.
do it.
Because it's how can I come to Century 21 and only talk about myself? I'd be a heel.
Yeah, you better have a
Well,
real.
I'm a natural heel, but
He's over
seriously. All right,
Yeah.
so guy in my position, right? I've not exactly done terrible in my life, right?
Right.
All right. So let's say I want to trade my current house in at around 140 grand. I want to move up the mountains. I might have zero money. I might have $10,000 at the moment.
I feel like it's
To be honest, I don't have more than 10,000. So for all you people just like me, you can rest assured I'm not
said
talking
he's
about.
about to ask something real.
He's dealing
He's
with
about to
Lady
ask
Gaga.
something
He
real.
got 100. No, all right. So what would someone like you tell me? I want to trade my house in around wherever. And I got 130 to work with. Can you
Well,
get
for-
me up the mountains, motherfucker?
Possibly. So
I want
In
to
my
retire and do my
Poconos,
music.
my
Bastard.
favorite,
Yeah.
my favorite clients are the ones that call me motherfucker. They are my favorite.
I'm right up your alley, bro.
So I would have to find out first what kind of equity we're talking in your home. What did you buy it for? What could it sell? Do you think
for
the
two, and it's selling for above
So you think
$3.
at $140,000?
No,
It might be more. You never know.
depending, because the people around me sold for a lot more than I thought they should. So I might actually be better.
So
off.
the first thing I would tell you is let me in there and let me give you a market.
We'll get a realtor.
A realtor. You'll get
Hey,
me.
you're talking.
No, a realtor. No,
Say he's so used
appraiser.
to being friends.
you can appraise. Ricky, you can do an appraisal
I
for
could do
me.
something called a CMA.
Yeah, and I
Comparative
pay,
market analyst.
So I pay you for that service.
You wouldn't pay me. That's free. That's
How?
the best
Just
part.
dealing with me as a client. You could do the.
Watch it now.
I would do it for
Oh.
you as a friend, and I would do it for you as a client. Because
But would you do that for your clients? Forget friends.
All right, let's just go client.
No,
Let's just go client?
I would
Yeah.
because part of being a realtor is helping out your community
people.
and helping people. If they never use you, you want at least you want to be known in the community. You want to be that guy who helps.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's why I would want to deal with you, because I'm someone that I use CD Baby. You know what? I signed my mortgage not knowing a bunch of the shit that was going on over there. I can do this, I want someone to trust.
and you could always
and that
depend
can
on me
shoot
if
straight.
you ever have any real estate questions. You come to me, call me. I don't have to make a dime off of it. I'm here to help. So what you want to do is so say if you made 140, are you looking to get $140,000 house
or less?
Or less?
I want to pay it off.
It can absolutely happen
because I want to use my my secondary income.
You're in trouble with that word.
Go ahead,
yeah.
Sam. Go ahead, pal.
See, I haven't used the Catholic school education in so long.
You're making me look good. Stop it, you.
That's what I'm here for.
Stop
I want
it,
to make
you.
you guys look good.
Duh.
Yeah, no. Essentially, let's say I want to pay off a house so I can. My wife and we can do our artistic endeavors or work at McDonald's and say, "Suck my dick! I don't want to work at McDonald's no more.
Yeah.
I don't have a mortgage.
You want fuck you money?
I'm gonna go work at
Yeah.
Burger
Then what's the
King.
fuck
You
you?
want
That's
fuck you
it,
money.
Rick. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is, Rick.
I don't got a
Fuck you
mortgage.
money.
So if you're looking to go up the mountains and spend, if you pulled 140 at your house, you wouldn't make the 140.
No, obviously,
Because you're going to pay
because of the
transfer
fees and
tax,
all that,
all that
closing
stuff that goes
I
along,
understand
and then
that.
you're going to close twice. You're going to close on your new house too.
And
so make that
yes.
140 in equity would really quick kind of turn into a 120 at the very
That's
max.
not bad considering, because someone like myself, without that information, I would have thought it went down to 100.
Are we cashing checks and
So
fucking?
that's way
Are we
like a
doing
10
this?
on each?
Yeah. So you're paying a realtor basically 5 or 6%. You're paying a transfer tax of 1%. On the selling side, you don't have to worry about title cost or anything like that.
Oh, nice, really?
Right. The buyer always pays that.
Oh, nice.
Right.
Okay.
And then your your other costs are going to be like notary, little dumb things here and there.
All those little fees that you're like, man, $800. No.
It's not going to be more than $10,000 to sell your house at that price.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So then we would take that money. We would try to do a same day close because now you don't have anywhere to live, right?
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
That's part of the thing. Is someone in my position needing to get a loan on their new house first to wait for their secondary one to sell, or can you make a new house purchase and the sale purchase a part of the same package?
You can.
Goddamn, bro.
Yeah.
Goddamn, what
Yeah,
you coming with?
yeah.
Is he the interviewer?
Yeah,
Like, what is
yeah.
going on right now?
No,
But
I
he
didn't
has
make my wealth
questions.
from
Answer.
not being
You better
smart.
fucking answer them.
very, very good questions. So the way I would work it, because you don't want to lose your house, right?
Oh.
You want to have a house to go to that day.
I don't wanna
so we
have
would
to-
try for
yeah.
a same day close. So we would put an offer in on the house that
Learning
you want,
things, folks.
and it would
Right.
be contingent.
Learning.
It would be contingent on the sale of your property. So if your property doesn't sell, you don't have to buy that, and you get all your money back. We can
So it
also,
gives you an out.
Yeah, and we could also do a lease back on your current property because the market's
So whatever
hot
amount
right
of
now.
time it is, it's a lease for that amount of months.
Right, so you get to stay in your house. So say you want to sell your house and you haven't found something yet. You could
really
do
like that.
Yeah, so you could do like a
He
2-3
likes
month lease back.
bitching, bro.
Now,
Daddy
in a slower market, that wouldn't fly. People really don't do that much. In
still
this
hot
market,
right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still hot
it's
right now.
pumping.
So
He
in this
lied to
market,
me.
you could absolutely get a lease back. So what you do
I've
is,
never heard of that.
here's my number one advice. You goddamn call me and we make it work.
Enough
Everyone
said.
needs to know. You
Yeah,
call
I feel
Rick
like-
Renson at Century 21.
.com. I don't know. Yeah, Advantage Gold. Advantage Gold. I
Oh,
was gonna know that.
Jeez Louise. He don't even know his own
So,
plugs. You
.com.
see this,
Thanks,
Ian?
No, and I appreciate you
Put
throwing
him in
that
the
to
hot
me.
seat.
Yeah.
It's a real question, though, because seriously, I'm considering that. I'm doing good
Well,
enough
this is
to
it.
where my passions and my wife's passions can turn it into that. And we were lucky. We bought a house 3 years ago in the right time, and it did what it did. Whoa, way up.
You're happy
Yeah.
with it?
I
yes.
wanted to make a profit, and I chose according to make a profit, but damn!
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm pushing 40. Maybe I can retire now, you know?
Hey, maybe.
On my secondary income.
Second.
So we contact Rick at 21st.
At Century 21,
Century 21.
Advantage Gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Advantage
That's
Gold.
215
And we love you.
806-6766.
Damn.
Again, that's 215.
I feel like he's plugging our commercial.
806-676. Ian's my favorite guest. I just
Is
want to put
it?
that out
And you
there.
But Rick, you're telling me you're going to take care of everything for a guy like me.
You sit back and you relax.
Because like
Yeah.
I like making music. I don't like,
I live because I love it.
I like making real estate. You like making music.
dude. So we can make
Well,
harmony
let's
together.
make a record.
Let's do
It's
a
a
duet.
harmony together.
Let's do a duet.
Do a duet with Century 21.
There it is.
That should be the
There it
And
is.
thank you for that.
Screw
Ian.
that
I really
little
do
gecko.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yes.
you
F
throwing
that
my
gecko.
plug in there. I appreciate that.
No, but
That
it's a
was
real
really
question.
good.
It's
Yeah.
not even a generic.
No. But then at the end, you gave me
Yeah.
some plug.
real.
It's awesome.
Like,
That's awesome.
like I really
Yeah.
want that info.
Yeah.
Wow.
And call me if you really want to do it. And
I
if
will, because you're.
and let me come over to the house and I'll let you know what the market
Yeah.
value
Yeah.
is. We'll talk off air. We'll talk off
Yeah,
air.
can we do that
All
off
right.
air,
Yeah, I'm
folks?
sorry.
What the
Yeah, it's
hell is
running late
this?
in there. He asked a real estate question. I blacked out. I don't
I
know.
know,
How that
I
I
There
hear
he goes.
snoozing.
I'm saying, and that's the exact
and that's
reason.
it. Yeah. And this is what I wanted the podcast
Yes.
to be.
Right.
Thank you, Josh, for making this an interesting and
And you're
charismatic
welcome.
podcast.
And you're welcome, folks.
Century 21 will not be spoken about again for the rest of this podcast.
Yeah, yes, and we have something fun coming up to make up for all the real
Yes.
estate talk.
Jeez
we're
Louise.
trying out a new way to do the game because we have a musician in studio. We got to take
Yes.
advantage of
Something
it.
new.
Yes.
He's got his guitar, his amps in here, so no more. We're not doing Stump and the Go today. It's gonna be complete. And to make it
Well, we
more
are. We're trying to stump two
Yeah, that's
goats.
Stumping the hosts.
The host
Oh,
goats.
Wait for it, Neil.
No.
Wait
So,
for it.
so
Host
listen,
goats.
listen, and then we're also going to give the audience a chance to win a album or CD and a T-shirt. First 5 people. Well, I'm not even going to say it right now. We're going to do it during the game show.
We'll
but
get. We'll
the
wait.
au- this
We'll
is
wait.
a play-along audience at the end. All right. So when we come back
Down with
from
whatever.
yeah, okay, and when we come back from this commercial break, you're going to learn about our new game with our musician.
Nice. Hi,
pause
this is
this
the part of the show we're going to let you in on a little secret about my co-host, Rick Renson. Rick Renson is a real estate agent with Century 21 Advantage Gold.
Closing costs got you down? Don't want to break the bank to get into your new home? Contact me to talk about how we can get you assistance through programs and grants. Your dream house doesn't have to be a dream. Looking to sell your home? Get a free market evaluation when you contact me and use code GOAT. That's right, completely free. With code GOAT. No obligations, no charges. Call me at 215-806-6766. Again, that's 215-806-6766. Or email me at rick.renson@c21ag.com.
Century 21! Let's go.
And we're back to Stump the Host this week. It's not
Stump
even
the Host!
Stump the Goat, it's Stump the Host.
I'll get rid of Josh Ross.
Yeah, no more Josh Ross host, no more
And
me as an
I'm-
announcer.
Well, I'm happy.
Josh gets the week off.
Now I don't have to act like this.
So in this game, Ian's going to play 2 to 3 notes of a song, and me and Josh have to guess it. And
Really?
Yes, but we have to say me before you guess it. You have to get the name.
Like
of the
an
song.
old, like back
raise
in
your hand
school?
at me. You
Back
can't
in
just
school?
shout it out.
Do you have a verbal?
Well,
For,
yeah, me- you have
for
to say,
people listening.
raise your hand.
People listening.
Yes, just
so we have to have a verbal.
verbal
something.
and if it's
What is
one
it? What is
me-
it? What do you think it
me-
should be?
Let me do this.
Whatever it is.
All right, so
Just a noise.
Raise your hand and a noise. Me,
Okay.
me, whatever you want to do.
I'm buzzing in.
And then, if you have to get the name of the artist and the name of the song,
Oh, you have to have both.
right? And I could steal it, or you could steal it if you only
No
have one
way.
or the other. So if you give me the name of the song and I know the artist,
You
boom.
see, that's why you
So-
made this game, because you knew my weakness, you son of a
Yes.
bitch.
Yeah, you don't know the artist.
Right,
You know
yeah.
the songs.
But now I know the songs. Yeah, I never know the artist or the name of the song. Do we have to have the name of the song? No.
Yeah, you have to have the name of the song and the artist to
Oh,
win the round. So
I got the artist.
Right. Ian's going to play just 2 notes, and then he'll go a couple more notes if we don't get it, and a
Right.
couple more notes if we still don't get it. And then,
Oh my
yeah.
God! I'd rather be
Now,
this guy.
as
I'd
far
rather
as,
be now.
and then a special treat. Let's cut
What
the
is it?
music.
All right,
At
let's
the
go.
end, Ian's going to play just a few notes of a song
Okay.
for the audience.
Oh, for the audience.
And we're not going to guess. And if
All
they
right.
guess, if they either message us on Instagram or Facebook with the correct answer,
they message us?
first 5 people
Oh, you hear this,
Get-
folks? First 5 to
Well,
guess it right or
get it
just
right.
message?
To get it right. To message
get
me
it
and
right,
get it
okay.
right gets a T-shirt and a CD. T-shirt in whatever size they want,
Right.
and a CD from Ian.
Oh, wow.
That's free of charge, and we'll ship it. Everything, no charges.
I guess it's a charge us,
Right.
you son of a bitch.
I'm going to also throw in Arby's.
Arby's?
Coupons,
What?
McDonald's coupons, and a free gutter cleaning.
Okay.
Well-
Hold on. Who?
No,
that just
no.
says
What
free
is
gutter
this?
cleaning.
It was in the circle.
Oh, okay.
I like how that free gutter cleaning didn't have a company. You just
I
handed
love
it.
Arby's.
Oh my god!
Give me the brisket sandwich. Oh, he wants the free gutter cleaning. Get my pipes loose.
All right, let's do a little test. Give us a little test. Make sure.
Do you
it's
have a
coming
little
through.
song? Show 'em why you're a guy.
Oh, listen to that.
I mean, we could hear it live. I mean, I don't know what the fuck it sounds on there.
That
sounds
beautiful.
lovely.
Yeah, it sounds beautiful. Yeah.
Good.
Tune.
All right. Do you have songs in mind to keep going?
I have some.
Oh my
I have
God,
a lot
I'm
because
so
I have an endless
nervous.
supply in my brain.
Yeah,
but
you know everything.
I also know that I don't want to really stump you, so I want to
Yeah.
give you stuff that you fucking
Give us
know
stuff we kind of
for
know.
fun.
yeah.
Like I'm not
Hey,
gonna
well,
be like,
warm us up, eh? Jesus.
this is Rick Wakeman, Journey to the Center of the Universe.
What the hell is that?
All right,
I'm
so,
not giving you that.
so you're gonna when me or Josh think we have it, we're gonna raise our hand and say me. You point
would-
at the person who
yes.
got it first.
I would think the audible.
What if I
me-
sit here?
Me. Oh, just me. The audible me. The audible me.
between the three of us? We can
Bitch,
know
I'm
who
holding
went
my hand, and
first.
if you don't,
but
then it's
Josh
not
is
it.
really petty. He
Why
will
don't-
lie.
why
He's
he
gonna
wants to
say,
lie.
I don't even know.
I don't know lie.
He
I
will
never
Will
lie.
Smith and Chris Rock the shit out of me.
Then you think, oh,
Yeah,
you
you back up, you. So, all right. So you're gonna hear the me, whatever it is, and then you pick who did it. They have to get the name of the artist and the song.
I think that's fair.
All right, and then I could steal it. Or he
As
could
the
steal
artist,
it.
you think this is fair.
I do, because if you want to say, oh, that's whoever band.
Right.
Okay, cool, but what song is it called?
I was just making sure
I
you
know a
two,
lot of songs. I
was
don't know what
making
they're
sure
called,
you
man.
two weren't in cahoots.
It's Led Zeppelin number 8.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
fucking know what it's called.
And they probably stole it from somebody else. But we
They
won't get into
definitely
that.
did.
Okay, hold
Let's
on.
go.
YouTube will tell you that.
So we're gonna get into the first song. Ian's gonna play us just 2 or
You're
3
going
notes
down.
when everything is proper for it. Not yet. Hold on. Play us the 2 notes, and then we will guess. We'll go through a few rounds of this, and then we'll get to the audience play along.
You're going down, Dave.
This is the first one.
Yeah. All right, do what
Hopefully
we
the sound
rehearsed.
works.
All right, let's do it.
And we're going easy. I'm not trying to kill you.
Let's go.
Oh, Nirvana. Oh, I didn't say me. I didn't say me.
No, go say me. Tell me the song. Tell
Damn
me the
it.
song.
How does that work now? You get to say it.
No, if
know.
you
That's
just
tough.
miss,
That's tough.
then you said Nirvana. That's the
Okay,
artist.
okay.
Name the
Polly
song.
wants a cracker.
That's wrong.
Nope.
So you have a
So
chance
now
to
I
steal.
will stay.
That's a chance to steal.
Now,
Yeah, it is, it is.
now, do I have the option of him playing the riff again?
No.
No, that's it.
From this,
One take.
once
Okay.
you steal.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's Nirvana. Come as you are.
He's right. Correct, number 1.
Well,
Josh has number 1 up on.
Damn it.
well.
All right.
I
One
like where
nothing.
this is going. Let's go, champ.
They're not going to be that hard.
go,
I've got to remember to say me.
Like
'cause,
he's the
I
king
know,
of real
it's like
estate,
Jeopardy.
but he's not
What
the
is?
king of music.
Like, oh, it's all cheery again.
Yeah, well, fucking absolutely. All right, let's bring it home. Or not bring it home, but let's dive into the next
Next.
All right, let's do the next one.
Me.
Josh is out.
Okay, I'm going to go Jimi Hendrix. Red House.
Wrong. Rick has the chance to
There it is.
steal.
It is Jimi Hendrix, and it is Purple.
No. Oh, shut up,
You're helping him.
Shut up.
You're trying to have him fail.
There I go. And he can't
Dude.
play it again. That's the
That's
crazy
the thing.
No,
If you
fuck
heard it again, you'd
you
get it.
said no for me, so it's no
But
for
the
you,
pressure's
sir.
on you because
Yeah.
the person
Yeah.
that went first has to know it. So,
So
now
I
you
got
have
half the
time.
battle for you.
So I'd say, as
It's-
an ancillary
all right, I'm
character,
gonna lose this.
what's the time limit? Does he have 30 seconds? Does he have 50?
No time.
Yeah.
Infinite.
But
Okay.
we're no, not infinite. But just no,
Reason,
that
within
word.
reason.
We know
you
when I
should have
can't
guessed by
get it.
now.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
definitely don't know.
Jimi Hendrix castles me to sand.
Oh, it's so close. It's Hey Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
There.
Let's hear a little bit of that. Let's hear a little bit of that.
Yeah, let's go. Hey Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, get it, Justin.
Wait,
Come on,
go,
let's act
baby!
like we
What
got
you
something.
left
Go.
me
we should
out on
always
the
do
call?
that, right?
Let's say, imagine we did that live on tour. Imagine that would decompose. Imagine you left me out
Listen.
there. That was my biggest
Remember
fear
I
of
was
being a
talking
singer.
earlier? If you do that on stage, you get fired.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
be a dick. You're not on tour.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
glad
that's
I didn't hold the guitar.
Be average or above average and be cool.
All right,
Don't be great.
All right, well, hit that note. Then stop. Go.
the next one. Yeah.
So, all right.
You don't have this? Keep going, Ian. We don't have this.
I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm not a rocker.
I think once I hear the hook.
Nope. Nothing. Nothing. It doesn't go skiddity-doo-bop for me.
Oh, listen.
Oh, there we go.
I know there's probably people at home like, how do they not get this?
I know. We're sad.
So you both don't get it. We won't.
Nope.
What is it? What is it?
AC/DC for those about to rock.
I never was an ECD.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
You
got
And
us.
your playing was superb. It was us, your
Yeah.
guest, or your host. Jesus.
So we're basically at 1-0 Josh at this point.
Nah,
Yep.
well, that's
Yep.
how I had pictured it. All right, let's go. Moving on.
We didn't say the me.
Nobody said
no one
it.
said it, but me.
His reaction was first.
Yeah,
But-
God,
but
yeah, you're
nobody
right.
said it.
I said it first, but no, I didn't say it. I raised my hand first.
No, yeah, okay, give it to Josh.
You still might get it wrong.
Yeah.
I know, because
Go ahead,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
with this.
Go ahead.
All right, so we're with Guns N' Roses
Yeah.
as the artist.
Yep.
Sweet Little Child of Mine, some shit.
That's close enough.
That is not
Sweet
the
li-
answer.
All right.
No,
It
let
is
him steal
Sweet
it.
Child of Mine.
Sweet
And
dude.
you know what?
I'm going to steal
Let
that.
him steal it. Let him
He
steal
has
it.
an argument.
He has
Yeah.
to. No, I agree.
Sweet Little Child of
Child,
Mine?
yeah.
I know
If
what he's
I
saying.
fucked
Wrong.
it, yes.
But it's
no,
not
it
right.
doesn't count. Does not count. Does not
I
count.
think we're
with
one
Rick.
wrong.
I did all the
think we're one-
work, and I gave it away. I
Yeah.
gave it away.
You did all the work, kind of. But
I
then,
did.
yeah,
I did.
Okay.
And you knew my
Maybe next time
dyslexia.
do the work right.
Yeah, don't be dyslexic.
You know what? That's a lesson. Hold
Putting
on.
little in there is not dyslexic.
Little Child of Mine.
That microcosm is a lesson in life. He did all the work. You
Yep.
mopped the fuck up.
See,
Yep.
I'm doing what you do. See,
Yeah,
you're
like-
sitting here and you're working hard and you're making these albums, and he's stealing
Yep.
it. He's a dick.
And I will steal it. And I'll make money. And you make us
Reality.
money.
He wins.
Yep.
Thinking
Hey, hey, whatever.
It's a life lesson.
You're right. It's a real life lesson. Are we going to the next song?
Let's go to the next
Yeah,
song.
moving on, baby. Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You better get it right.
I got in there quick. I'm not even an Eminem jump, but I remember my palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, that's
right? That's what. No, but you know it's funny. Like when we used to warm up as a band. Like I'm gonna call this shabackle.
All right. Well, the clock's ticking.
All right, my man. Okay,
have another
Well,
quick
I'm
mop
trying
up.
to save them, but whatever. Okay, all right. So we're gonna go with Eminem, and then the fuck was that? The 8 Mile soundtrack, but I don't know the name of the fucking song. I know it. That's it. Is
handed
it?
it.
No.
No.
Oh shit.
Yes,
I
but
gave it
no.
away.
It's,
Well,
there's a
that's
song.
That's why they used it, right?
It's a song title.
Oh, fuck me if I don't
I
know
made
that.
sure I knew it, too.
And he knows it, I guess. And that's
I
not
know,
it.
Rick. He's
No, I
salivating.
actually don't have it. I thought it was 8 Mile. I thought
It
that,
is. No, but there's a
No, it's for the
song
soundtrack
title.
to that
that's
movie.
the
Now,
soundtrack. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
oh no,
You're
hold
all
up.
correct.
No,
but
hold up,
it's
hold
a
up. I
legitimate
think
song.
I really do know this. I think, and you can't play it
Play,
again.
play a little
Can
bit
you play?
more.
Yeah,
play it
God,
again.
we're the
Yeah,
rules. We're the rule
we're-
makers.
yeah.
All right, let me get into this. All right. Where's my hoodie? All right.
Josh is sweaty. Podcast is ready. I can smell that he just had spaghetti.
I'm blacking out Eminem, and it's not 8 Mile.
It is 8 Mile.
That's the soundtrack, but it's not the name of the song, correct? Oh, the name of the song is 8 Mile?
No.
Oh! I had no idea. And you're playing it lovely. You're playing it lovely.
Yeah, you nailed it.
You killed it.
So what is it?
I got geeked up to go.
That's a zip.
Oh, it's Lose Yourself, fellas.
Lose yourself in the moment.
And none of us did that because we wasn't going ham.
If we would have started singing like the hook, we would have gotten it right.
Yeah,
It's in
we-
the hook.
I mean, you knew what it was.
No, it was
Yeah.
hot. It was hot.
But you didn't get the title.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
us.
So
He's
it's,
both
it's still
lose.
1-0.
That's
I just need
1-1
more.
because you had one.
Yeah, he did have
and
one.
He had a
Because I gave him one.
comeback.
I gave him one.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
I have this one. This one is in memory of your newest episode.
Oh, nonsense.
So it might be giving it away, but. Oops. Sorry.
It's goddamn on my.
I know. We're terrible, dude. We're old.
Yeah.
This is how you know we're definitely disrespectful to
I
music.
know the song. I just don't.
Damn, Ian came in fucking the goats up.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a PhD in something.
Wow. I have no idea.
Me.
What is it?
No, name the song. So you did half my work. God.
And I gave you half of it with it's in honor of your new episode.
Oh, shit. Don't get him thinking. Damn, we're terrible, dude.
Dr. Dre.
That's the only part.
Empire.
What?
No,
The next episode, man. I'm
I'm
a metal musician.
Well, can I survey
God damn
says?
it.
And I'm the metal musician.
Well, now I guesses Dr. Dre.
You son of a bitch! Don't you finish that?
No, it's crazy. I already forgot what he said for the song.
All right, that's zip. We're fucking terrible.
Yeah, all right.
Ding. That
was Rick first.
Well, he had verbal. All right, he had
did.
verbal.
That's what counts.
That's how he wins.
You didn't do verbal?
No, I didn't. No, I just raised my hand. You're right. You won.
That is Marilyn Manson.
Nope. And I'm winning. Okay, can I finish?
Josh is in.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes.
That's that. Now,
Oh, the song.
Yeah, that's the song. But now he
let's
has
go
time.
Crazy Train.
He's
and
correct.
then I'm fucking winning.
2-1.
Oh, you poor
for you.
bastard. Because I made a noise. I made a
make the
noise.
noise.
I made a noise, so
Oh,
I'm
goddamn.
official.
Your action
I'm a
was
fucking
first, but he's official.
Yeah, well, that's what happened
No,
last
it's the
time.
noise.
You.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go Marilyn Manson with his cover of Dreams. Sweet
No,
Dreams.
don't help
Sweet
him.
Dreams. Sweet Dreams.
I to be fair, I might have hinted.
Did you?
That's a Rick call.
I didn't even catch it.
He
Jay.
didn't hear it. He didn't hear it.
No.
But to be fair, I did say a syllable.
I know.
sorry.
I know for a fact we both know that he was just
Because that was our
Yeah.
first whip
He
as
just
hinge.
flipped. It's a
That's
flub.
hinge, baby.
That's actually one of the first
Cheers
songs
to
we
Hinge.
learned as a band.
Cheers to Hinge. The best band that ever fucking rocked any stage of his mom's garage.
Man, give me some hinge chords. We'll play them.
Seriously? You want to know?
Hold on, can
What are
I
the
play
chords?
it?
Can you hit it? Can you give it to Rick?
Yeah.
Can we
I
pass?
have a guitar.
Oh, man, let's do it. Let's do it.
Rick's playing hinge.
Do it
This is gonna suck.
slow. Oh shit! Do I have to get up? Oh, Rick's in here. Let's get in there. Get on the camera, big guy. Let's go. Get over there, you. Yep, just teeter-totter around.
Try to get it in tune as much as possible.
All right, so your back's at this camera. Let's get you more on the inside. Come on. Go on the inside. More over here.
You want to sit?
More on the inside. Just push the fucking guitar stand over there. Hey, move the guitar stand. Let's go. All right, let's go. No noise. Hold on. You're not a professional, so help him out here. Okay, he's back. Hey, you see that? All right, hold on, Rick. Hold on now. Let me get this in there because we never had a Hinge fucking debut here.
This is a hinge reunion. 25
Hinge,
years
yes.
later to,
maybe
to
30,
the month.
maybe
30.
fucking 30 on this. What's this? No. You're here to stay. Let's go. That is a Hinge riff. Let's go. There it is. That's it, baby. Keep going. Nah. Well, you get the idea.
You're doing great.
Hey.
He's out of his comfort zone. Out of the zone.
Yeah. He's not a showsman. That's why I left the band for you.
Okay, leave it go.
That's why I left Hinge for you. There it is. Like, now we'll hear it for real. Thank you, Ian. Watch his notes. There it is. Watch it. Wait. Play this shit for him on the headset. Let him hear it. Let him hear how them songs are supposed to go. And then I can
Just
tell
that
him,
one part?
he's a good songwriter. That's the one part. Listen to this. You hear this?
That's what I meant to do.
Exactly. Hey, now. All right.
You well.
I know.
Give us a little well out for just a second.
All right, you fucking.
Yeah, Ian Hendricks.
No, Ian Hendricks.
All right, let's go back to the show.
Yeah, so
All
we
right,
have
let's
1-2-1.
2-1.
I'm winning.
Give me a little
baby.
chance to catch up.
Exactly what I expected. Sorry, bud.
We're still rock,
Yeah,
we're
look,
gonna stick with
go,
rock and
baby.
roll.
Go, keep it. Van Halen.
You didn't say me.
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 Dude, hold on. Rick has a point. I think Rick has the first
Absolutely.
guess.
It's 100% right. I fucked up.
That's right on.
That's the beauty of it. I hate you, but I love you, you dick.
Semantics, man.
No pound for me. Fuck you.
It's Van Halen. No, something.
There goes the humming crazy train. Go ahead, Rick. Van Halen wrote what song?
I tell you, it's not junk.
See how I got him? I got all these melodies in his head. He's like,
Yeah.
nah.
He's thinking of something else.
That could be. See what I did there? See what I did, folks?
Van Halen.
Anyone need to
It
read?
starts with an A. Want to give him an A?
Come on. Yeah, why not?
We'll give him an A. It's like Jeopardy. No, it's
No,
You fucking buzzed in, pal.
I know.
How you gonna buzz in and be the
Time is-
stutter?
All right. Van Halen.
Time's flicking down, man.
Okay. It's gonna get a little. That'll help.
We'll top off always.
Yeah.
Well, think juice.
Van Helen.
Or not think juice.
Yeah, but that's
Probably
how I'm winning. Keep
I don't
it
know.
down,
I don't
you.
know it. I'm
Keep
just
it
gonna throw
down, you
some,
artist.
Van
Oh,
Halen.
He's got a
now you're
backup.
watching my
You
flow.
first.
Van Halen.
I can
play that
Oh,
again.
no. No, don't play for
We'll
it.
play that every time.
See, every time the first.
Anarchy.
No. You got a chance
Hit
to...
it. All right.
Oh,
it
we
comes
don't
back.
play it again.
Doesn't
Is it
play it
double
again.
back?
Yeah.
You don't play it
All
again.
right, so we have Van Halen because I gave that away, and that's
Yeah.
good. So, shit, I don't even know the fuck.
Might be a
No,
tie again.
I definitely, I'm busting his balls. I have no idea on Van Halen. Honestly, I'm sorry, folks, but it's just not my repertoire.
It begins with an A. It begins with an A.
it
Let's
does.
work it out together.
All right,
Okay, let's
all
hear some more of it.
Oh, he called it. Oh yeah! Still don't know.
I know you.
Yeah, hit it. What is it?
Ain't talking about love, man.
That's what I said. That's
okay.
what I said, but nobody heard
That's
me.
okay.
You want some
All right,
Pepsi?
fuck. You said it.
Yeah, might as well.
It's on tape, so it can't be disputed.
Oh shit! Well, you better watch my fucking.
If you didn't say it, then you're
True.
lying.
I'm gonna edit the shit out of that.
It'll be like this never happened.
Like Guitar Who? What game show?
Next one.
Next thing you
Next
know, we're
one,
playing the
let's go.
fucking
Is it-
go.
Hold on, before you go.
Oh shit!
Me.
I got it.
It's okay. No, really already?
Yeah, let's
no,
go.
no.
I got a guess. I got a good guess for that. Silverchair,
No.
Bush, Glycerine, winning.
Silverchair first.
Right.
I did. I did lose, but I catch it because you didn't interrupt.
I feel like that's my point because now I have a chance to steal it.
Technically, it's not your point because you didn't get it. But
bitch.
no, hold on. But it shouldn't
I
maybe
added
be
the
his
bitch.
point because he didn't initially.
Nope,
get it
I never
either.
raised and made a noise. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
he did really get it. In
But
the
I was
end.
good. I
But
was
he did-
definitely good.
If he just shut up for 10 seconds, he
but
would
I
have
would
got
have
it.
fucking nailed it.
Let's hear a little bit of that.
It's already done.
Oh, really?
It's,
But play
he
it for
said
Sarah
Yeah.
Bazzies.
No, but let's hear it just to hear it. Let's hear it.
The bush. Play the bush.
Is that Glycerine?
Yeah.
Is that
Now we're
Glycerine?
back.
I got to tune up.
Now, guys, turn it. You work on that, and let's talk about
Yeah,
Glycerine.
give me a second.
Glycerine?
How do you know Glycerine?
Oh, there was a werewolf movie back in the day.
No,
Glycerine
no.
was? It was a werewolf
Same band,
movie?
same band. Oh yeah, Bush. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that
That's
Glycerine.
Oh, you remember when we made that
remember
movie?
American
Remember you
Werewolf
making
in
the
Paris?
movie?
Oh, when we were younger, yeah, when me and
Tom
Rick made our
Kennedy.
movie.
Yeah, there was like a
Oh
little,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, no, we did that. That happened, folks.
All right, we ready for the next one?
Yes, sir.
Gotta say me? That was
Me.
okay.
I lost that guy. Goddamn.
I
said
don't
it
even,
audibly.
Oh, if you have it, I never gave nothing
I
away.
know.
So
I
so,
don't have it. I'm just saying, say me and go for it. Just gotta say me.
Fuck you, because now he wants me to give away half of this
Although
shit.
the strategy could be let him fucking figure it out, and then you have all that.
That's
time.
why I'm showing.
He went first.
He
Technically,
did. He
audibly.
did.
So the pressure's on
I
him.
know I said you gotta say me. I didn't say me.
He said me. He said
Changing the
me.
rules.
Nah, well,
All right, he thinks he knows it. Let's hear what he's got.
me?
Yeah.
No.
You raised your hand immediately. You have
Yeah,
something.
well, I thought I did. I was just trying to beat you. Can we hear it again? You're the only
Yeah,
one.
go ahead. Yeah,
When
let's
you
hear it
say
again.
hear it again, he plays
Yeah,
it. When I
let's hear it
say it, he says no way.
Yeah, because he knows you cheat.
I know. It looks like we're in
Let's
cahoots.
hear a little bit of it again.
Let's go.
I don't remember what I played. We need
My
another
strong
shot.
is
Cheers,
all right,
just
let's do
cheers.
another one. Fuck it. Salute. And there's Rick no go.
No, I don't
Hold
want
on.
to go over
That's a good
everything.
opportunity for the fans to come in. If anyone has an idea what that fucking one
What was
is.
that?
Yeah,
Last?
Pop it in the
One.
comments, and you get a free shirt and a free CD.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one.
number one.
Is that
And then
it?
we'll
Is that the one?
Number one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
number one.
The
Who-
one we couldn't.
The
just
one we
figure
couldn't
out.
figure out and
But
remember
hold on,
that I
we-
just did.
We can't do that because we don't know what it is. They could say anything.
I know what it is. It's
Yeah,
on
but
record.
he's going to tell us for
when
the
we look at it
people
on
to
record, I know what it is. I just don't know
okay.
right now. I already
Right,
forgot.
right.
Okay. all
We'll
right.
listen back. We'll get it.
Yeah,
we'll get it.
we know what it is.
That's
All
why
right.
we love not being
All right, so
live.
that's the one. Listen, if you're listening, if you go on our Facebook, Instagram, and you know what we just forgot, that
That's number one.
yeah,
baby.
put it in the messages. Just don't put it out there for everybody to see. First 5 people that message me with it,
Yeah, you get it.
yeah, you get a ship to you, a free T-shirt,
Very
and CD
nice.
from Ian Vollmer.
Very nice.
Or McDonald's coupons. I mean, they might be more valuable.
He definitely walked in with some Arby's.
I got Arby's and McDonald's. It's the end of April. You just do it by May.
I want that gutter clean thing.
Yeah, that was the hot.
Dude, yep.
That was it. I was like, you're
I might
actually
have
giving
to
away?
take that back for myself.
Oh, not giving up the gutter clean.
Let's forget. Josh,
We're all taking pictures of this.
cut that part out.
You got it. It's gone.
Get the gutter cleaning.
All right, we're
Next, are we going another one?
we are, but we're gonna go to what's the score?
What's the score? I don't fucking know.
I
I'm
was
winning.
really hoping
I'm
you guys
definitely
were
winning.
trying
Let's go 2
To
to 1.
me and one.
My burden was
Alright.
coming up with new songs every time.
No, you do that. You do that. No,
Yeah,
but it definitely is.
I'm
To
gonna
me, one you.
1 you. Okay, we're gonna go to
No,
commercial.
you, not me.
Okay,
We're gonna go to a
I got
Century
it.
21 commercial.
You're winning. We're
He's
gonna go
winning. Century
Yeah,
21.
as long as we know.
Yeah, we're gonna
Use Century 21. We're going to a commercial right now.
we're going to commercial, and then we come back. I'm gonna get a chance to win. We're gonna do a couple more rounds.
you think
He's
so?
going for the
Yeah,
comeback.
yeah,
Bitch, you're going down.
yeah. And
I got one for you.
You got one for me. I know what you're gonna do.
Oh, let's see them
Dude, if you really think that'd be amazing.
If you're going to hit them like
If
that,
you
I
know
swear
me,
to
I
God.
know what genre you're gonna hit.
I know some, but I don't know all.
I don't
the
think
songs.
we're leaving it. All right, let's
Oh,
go.
I
to
know what you're gonna. Oh,
What's the commercial?
Wait, a commercial.
Hi, this is the part of the show we're going to let you in on a little secret about my co-host, Rick Renson. Rick Renson is a real estate agent with Century 21 Advantage Gold.
Closing costs got you down? Don't want to break the bank to get into your new home? Contact me to talk about how we can get you assistance through programs and grants. Your dream house doesn't have to be a dream. Looking to sell your home? Get a free market evaluation when you contact me and use code GOAT. That's right, completely free. With code GOAT. No obligations, no charges. Call me at 215-806-6766. Again, that's 215-806-6766. Or email me at rick.renson@g21ag.com.
Century 21!
And we're back with Stump the host. So Josh is going to give me a chance to catch up. We'll do a couple more, 3 more.
Because I'm winning!
Just 3 more.
3 more?
Yeah, and if I can't catch up with 3
Bring
more,
it
Josh,
home.
it's clearly the winner. All right, let's start it off with this song. Not me.
Oh, shit.
The,
right
the
away.
Beatles.
And
Ticket
the
to
song?
Ride.
Wrong, Rick.
Oh, let him start.
Right band,
Can I
wrong
get it?
song.
Can I get it?
Josh has it.
Well, that would be the Beatles' Daydream Believer.
He's wrong too.
Can I
Day
re-steal
Tripper. It's Day Tripper. Oh no!
Day Tripper.
No, I
you
don't
might
think
have
you
been
can do
able
a
to.
re-steal.
That's
Was
up
I
to your
right? Was
rules.
that right?
Yeah, we both lost that one.
Yeah, no
You got
good.
Day though.
But
I
no
knew,
points.
I
knew
knew
the
you were
time.
gonna.
I knew the time.
I knew you were gonna do the Beatles for me. I knew it.
I want to try to bring you back a little.
Damn, and he hits with a good Beatles
Gear
song.
these ones towards like Beatles stuff.
No, and I was
I don't
his
know a lot
singer.
of
That's
Beatles.
sad. That is sad.
I could really. We could pounce on Rick right now.
Yeah, let's.
No, that's not count. That does not count. That is metal.
Me?
Yes,
and I don't
Josh.
even have to rush. Slayer. Rain and Blood. Let's
He's
go.
right.
Okay.
I had
damn.
another one.
You wanna go?
on the
You wanna
list.
go? We can go death metal and jazz all day. Let's go.
I think Rick feels the fix is
He
in.
does.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
Fix is in.
He does.
The fix is in.
You guys
The
were in a
sad part
band
is
together.
there
I
was
should know.
nothing of it. I don't like classic rock. It's not. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I'm not that big of a fan.
No.
Like this guy. This guy is fucking in key,
Well, this
and
is
I'm
a
whooping
layup.
his ass.
It's a layup
Well,
right
I'm
here.
least winning, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, shut up and let's play the game.
Hey!
Josh,
And now he's a second song he learned on the guitar, Wild Thing.
that's wrong.
Nothing. Oh, Rick, do you have anything? See how I did
It was enough, Rick.
You know what it is?
You can
I
get
gave
it.
the song first this
Early
time,
90s
not the
favorite.
artist, so he can't steal it.
Dead lead singer.
Then you stop it, you.
Are we going Nirvana?
That's the only dead singer he
All right,
knows.
we're going Nirvana. And we're going, Holly Wants a Cracker.
You got it wrong. It smells like Teen
Wait!
Spirit.
Oh,
So we're going it back.
Yeah.
No,
sorry.
wait, no, we're not going back. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We move
My
on.
mistake.
We're still
of
working
it,
the rules out.
We're working it out. We're working it out.
There's no back and back.
It's improvised.
Okay,
but
Well, I was going to take it after he said that mess.
Yeah. All right.
Teen
it's
Spirit,
improvised.
right?
Yeah.
And it was the second song you learned.
All right, let's do 2 more to see if I can catch up to Josh.
All right, let's go.
Me.
Just off the
Me?
rip. Just
Fuck,
off a
he won
chord.
because he said it. Yeah,
Dude,
I can say the
That's
next
impressive.
line. I can say the
if
next
that
line.
works, that's impressive.
If you don't say the next line, I'm kicking you in the fucking dick. Go.
Who has it?
Van Halen.
Oh my
Wrong.
god. You dead serious, dude? Serious?
Wrong, dude.
Hit that
Such
riff.
a host-
Hit the riff again, and I'll say it. Kick it!
Show your mother.
Yeah! Beastie Boys, are you serious?
Damn it. God damn it.
You gotta fight for your right to party. Red.
So out of tune.
Red. but either way,
This is falling out.
Yeah.
3-1, I believe.
All
3-1.
All right, looks like you're clearly smarter than me.
All music, folks.
In
All
every
music.
way. In every way.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, Rick, it's hard. I sit there and I'm like, all these years I
Hard
know
stuff,
you,
yeah.
watching you do science projects. I'm like,
Watching me struggle.
Do you want to do one more, or do we want to
No
wrap
good.
it up, fellas?
No, we're doing one more.
Yeah, do one more. Let's do one more. I know the goddamn.
I know that. Say me.
Me.
Dude, you know, Rick's audibles, he's not quite getting the audible part.
Yeah.
He's winning every time, but he's not saying me.
That's why
I
I'm
know-
relaxed. That's why I'm relaxed.
I know the name of the song, but I don't know the artist, so I don't want to say it. Because
No,
that's-
you fucking answered.
Because you
All
might,
right.
you might lay it up to him.
It's,
Who answered
it's
you?
in a G.O.A.T. Vita.
Yes, 100%.
Artist.
Dude, that's
Who,
50%.
when you go up to a
Is it Cream?
jukebox. God, that was a good
You
guess.
get to steal it.
No, I probably
But if you
won't.
don't, it's still tied, and we'll do one more until.
And can
Hold
I-
on. Are we, he's up,
Okay.
up one still.
I'm 3.
I'm getting
I got
sweaty.
3. He has
We'll
1.
do- we'll do
I'm up
another
2.
one for fun.
I'm up 2.
What do you
I'm
got?
Up 2. On this,
Yeah.
and I can't. No, fuck that. He heard it many a times. Play it back.
No, wait. I gave you the name of the song. How
But
Might
give
be
it
unfair.
back.
Might be
What is
unfair.
that? What was
Yeah.
the name?
all you have to do is
What was the name?
Anaconda Vita.
Dummy.
That's correct.
Anaconda DeVita. Anaconda DeVita.
Who's the artist? Yeah.
By popular 60s band.
I don't know, dude. What's one of them drunk
In
people?
Allentown, we made iron and steel and things. I gave you half. It's Iron Butterfly, motherfuckers! Let's not make people wait!
See, the song on that one is so like everybody knows Anaconda Vita, but
I
who
know
knows
the
Iron
riff.
Butterfly?
Yeah. Not this guy.
You obviously.
Butterfly
Music
collection.
connoisseurs.
He loves caterpillars. What are you doing over there?
So are we doing one more, or are we just gonna
Yeah, it's
call
one
it?
more.
One more, and then we got to wrap it
Yeah,
up.
we
We're
gotta wrap
running
it up.
over on time, so let's
Let's go.
do one more.
Yeah.
Yeah. You making a good one?
A good one.
Ooh.
Hands up. Hey, ACDC. Fuck. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Shut up. Shh. My kids like ACDC, not me. This is what's great. Isn't that sad?
I don't like those white boys.
Isn't that right? No,
Those
my
English
kids,
white
my
boys.
kids love it.
Nope.
My kids love it. They're like, Dad,
All right.
tell me this isn't the toughest song to fucking ever do anything with. And I'm like, no. But I love you. I love the effort. I love the ACDC effort. Jesus. But no, I have no idea the name of the song. So that was stupid for me to call out.
It's not the strategy because
Right.
you can
I
say
can,
it.
if it
and
was
think of it on
artists
the
alone,
spot.
I can nail it. But names of songs, I don't listen to these folks.
I can
fun.
sing the first
Right.
few lyrics, but I don't know the.
Go ahead. What's the lyrics? Go ahead. If you're gonna sell yourself, I'll like, go ahead. Oh yeah! Wash your balls, summer song, yibby yabby yabby yibby dibby doo, yeah.
You just know
That's
it.
pretty good.
No, but I don't
It's
know
out of
this.
tune.
I know it's sad. I couldn't do it. Get me to scat like jazz, like Scooby Dooby Dooba. That's where I live.
Man, are we doing one more? He's gonna call it.
Yeah, we got to call it.
Now we got cool.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
to call it. Why don't you just
That
give
was
us
Back in Black by AC/DC.
Black and
Back in Black?
Yeah. Say, we're terrible.
Yep.
We're gonna say Josh won this one.
Oh yeah.
Well,
for sure.
obviously.
Hands down.
It's
Killed it.
Obviously, no, I
it's
didn't
only-
kill it,
It's
but I
only
won it.
33.3% above what you did.
But I do
But it's
feel,
enough.
but I feel like it was even. Yeah,
was
in that
even the
sense,
whole
like
time.
there was no
Rick won.
landslide.
He won the tap in every time.
Yeah.
He did. Well, he was
he
confident,
fucked up.
but he did have to work for me. Thank you, and thank you
Rick.
for that, and
Thank you, Century
for playing.
21.
Yeah,
for having us a
Exactly.
part of
Century
your
21,
group.
the true winners here.
They're the true winners.
Ooh.
We're bringing excellence to this podcast.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are.
And let's go over some plugs for Ian because
Oh, let's
we
get him
made
in
it-
there.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get him in there.
So if you're looking to purchase his, you have a new single that came out. What's the name of the new single?
Natural Causes.
Natural
nice.
Causes.
And it's a collaboration between me and an Austrian guitar player, and we're doing guitar duel. And it's me and my brother and an Austrian dude. So
what does your
everything
brother do
that.
on the
He
record?
plays drums.
Plays
Nice.
drums.
I wrote the bass, rhythm guitars, and my solos, and Klaus did the
And your
guitar
brother's
solos.
name's Eric Vollmer.
Eric Vollmer. He plays drums on almost everything, and to you young musicians, he doesn't
My
get
guy.
credit on shit.
I'm proud
So
of him.
be a drummer, but you need the right songs because your beats don't pay for shit.
Right.
So hey, Mr. Drummers out there, you can play your drums, but write songs too, because you're fucked if you don't.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
Hey, my brother's coming up now, but
Yeah.
I've been saying, yo, bro, you need the right songs.
Get on
You get no
this.
credit.
All right.
But yeah. Natural Causes on every musical platform you listen to music on.
Natural Causes on every platform. Can they find it on your website too?
At the end of April 31st, I have a new, which will be a soundtrack type song. It's an instrumental soundtrack for like a movie, and it's going to be used in a documentary coming out on April 31st. So,
Hey now.
and again, I can't remember the name of the song. I just submitted it.
Yeah, big time.
I just make them.
Maybe in the bottom part when you just put some shit in there.
So-
What did
so
I
we'll
say
tag
what
it
is?
for
Where
you.
can they
I
find?
thought of it 24 hours ago. Sorry.
But where can they find the songs that are going to be in the documentary?
They're gonna find them on every music platform.
But,
because I'm
give me
putting
a
them at
name.
Spotify, YouTube.
No. The
Apple.
name of the songs or name of the
I don't know
album
the
they're
name
on
of
or
the
the
song.
single.
It's just a single, and I forget it. Just type my fucking name in,
doesn't
and,
even
even
hear all
name
the
the
stuff.
songs.
then go through my catalog and use my music for your videos. And if you have a problem, send me an email.
Find
So that's
something
on
you
Apple,
like.
Spotify.
IanVollmermusic.com. I say you can use it, and then they go away.
Yeah.
Nice.
So he's also on Twitter at Ian Vollmer Music. He's also on Instagram, Ian Vollmer Music, and YouTube. Just search Ian Vollmer. He's letting you use his music.
You will find
Use
Are
it.
you doing a documentary?
Team
I know we will be.
Yeah.
You and me win together.
Yep.
There it is.
All right. And we have a show pretty much, right?
Yeah,
I hope-
that's a
Yeah,
lovely
it's-
fun
it was a
show.
Dude, I
fun
hope
show. Had a
people
great
listen.
time.
Hey,
They
I hope
will.
people
Hey,
listen.
lovely guitar playing.
I don't know what you ran out of guests quick. Have me on so it's 6.
Nah, we
Hey,
love
oh,
you.
no, we
got
picked
guests.
you
We
in.
bumped a
We
guest
had
for
You
you.
need me to help you with that?
We move
I'll get you
people
some
up.
guests.
Yeah. So I'd like to thank Century 21 and
Yes,
Vantage
always.
Gold
Yes, thank you,
Always.
Century
for
21.
letting us broadcast this podcast. Out of
Thank
your
you, Rick, for my
building.
future endeavors in the real estate market.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
gonna
we're gonna
help
get
me.
together.
He's going to make me do what I do to be a musician and not have to worry about that shit that someone like me don't want to deal with. He's got it.
I'm going to put you in my commercial.
There it is.
God damn it.
Well,
that's-
we'll recut it.
Yeah, we'll recut it.
Yeah, something without
Yeah,
curse
we're
words.
gonna make something up.
So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe on YouTube and all other platforms. We are on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts.
Yes.
The videos on YouTube.
And like I always say, don't forget to ring that damn bell and
Ring the bell.
share.
It means
Yes,
everything.
It's
Yep,
everything.
Like, follow,
I didn't know that
subscribe,
before.
and ring the bell.
Say it again.
Ring the bell.
Say it again.
Ring that
All
bell.
three of us ring the bell now.
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
All right, it's been fun,
Exactly.
guys.
Yes. Go ahead, Rick. Hit him.
Thank
with
you, Josh and Ricky. I appreciate you for having me on.